Hey,
We
everybody.
got a thumbs up. We ain't even got a watcher yet.
Right?
That's funny.
So we thought we'd have some fun. Do a live show for you guys tonight. So I'm really fucking hungry, so there's that.
You're
Nobody
always
watching.
hungry. Mukbang. Hold on. Mukbang. There you go. We gotta prop the phone up a little bit. Yeah, so.
Nobody watching.
He's chewing his cud.
Mm-hmm. Quite a fun story, but nobody's here to hear
There's
it.
one person you can tell your story now.
Who's here?
Hey, who's here? What's up? Beer.
Where's my beer?
It is beer. We got 2 Looky Loos now. Holy fuck, aren't we famous? So at the beginning of the stream, he's gonna take a whiz already. Hey Julie, what's up? The 2-Finger Brute is here. Naya, New York Raptor, tell the story. They all want to know the story, hon. He's taking a pee break right now. Grab your beer. There you go. He's got his old hood beer coming up. Your favorite hood beer.
So when was it the ambulance?
I'm all right, Julie. How are you?
When was the ambulance screwed up and on the cruise control?
That's been last. It's been the last time you used cruise control. That's been.
When was that?
I don't know. Texas, maybe.
Nope.
Seems like it was Texas-ish. Champlain, New York, somewhere around there.
Saw the other video. So what's
Let's
it
go,
worth?
Brandon.
Yep.
Saw the other
Well,
video.
it depends
What's it
on
worth?
what is the necklace worth. Well, it depends on how you measure it.
Is it just like scrap gold?
Right. If it's scrap gold, then it is what 56.5 grams of
Is this not going to
14K.
focus? I know it's not. It's okay.
And that comes out to around $1,900
cute.
bucks right now. But as a necklace, these things are selling between $3,000 and $8,000.
And there's a name for this necklace. It's a French name. It's very unpronounceable for me.
But so 2-Fingered Brute 2020 says, "What's the oldest artifact you've ever found?"
I don't think so.
As in metallic. Oh.
You're an ass. I'm always be younger than you are. Ho ho ho. So I guess you're the oldest thing I've ever found.
The oldest coin I've ever found was 1722.
No, don't scrap her. Sell her as a jewelry. Oh yeah, definitely. He wants to scrap her. I want to hold on to it and see if we can sell it for jewelry after we get it certified. That's the problem.
It has to be authenticated,
It's got to be certified first, because
which is a long, costly process. And then you have to try to sell it, try to find a buyer. There's another long process. And then you have to wait for the money to clear. So
escrow.
it's really ironically funny because that's what we do. We're mostly treasure hunters. So we always dream, oh yeah,
What's up, Rhode Island?
I'm gonna go out and find that great big huge, piece of gold or the jar full of old coins or whatever. Yeah.
You find that cash.
And when you do,
Cash and gold.
now you got a whole new problem. It might be worth thousands of dollars, but you've got to figure out how to move it. So
That's the problem here. You're kind of like scared to sell it on online because like, oh my gosh, what if I get scammed or something like that? Because it does happen. That's what's.
well, that one you're not going to sell to a zero feedback buyer.
People with feedback can be scammers too.
Not my point.
He said zero feedback buyers.
But
I'm uncomfortable today. Sorry, I'm fidgety. My feet.
I was still trying to get through the ambulance story.
Oh yeah, go ahead. He's got a story about a lovely ambulance. His name was Clyde.
I want to say it was somewhere in Kentucky that the
Julia says she's found it. Not Julia, says she found a gold watch that she's been holding on to because she's scared to sell it.
find a
Understand?
high-end auction house and sell it. Well, that's might be the right way to go.
Yeah, but then their fee, buyer
So,
premiums.
So we can scrap it right now for $1,900. They can sell it for $6,000, and even if they took 50%, that would still be an extra $1,000 for us. And their fees are typically like 15%.
15%.
It's not a bad idea.
No, we're not near
Because
any kind of
they-
major auction
They
houses.
would
though.
cover the authentication process and take it out of whatever the necklace realizes at auction. That's a beautiful idea. I love that. So, anyways,
They want money up front though, probably. We don't have.
why would they need money up front?
I don't know. In case it don't sell.
Big name places are 10 to 15%. Take the Sotheby's.
Yep, Sotheby's. And what's the other nice one?
This is definitely a Sotheby's level piece. But I'm still,
Are you gonna say what I paid for this piece? I think it might piss some people off. Maybe I don't know.
well, it's
Don't
original
anybody
price
get
tag.
angry with us.
Where is the price tag? I'm not even going to tell. Go find the price
Hey,
tag.
let's play the guessing game. What did Red pay for the necklace, the 14 karat gold necklace? Holy crap.
Yeah, so Julie says she might sell her watch and fix the Land Rover ambulance. It's a good use for it. What's it doing other than sitting around just gathering dust? Rich Arrow, hello folks. Discovered your channel by looking at motor detecting videos at Edisto. I dig your
Edisto?
channel. Hope you find more treasure. Edisto is a great place. There's not a lot of super old treasures though, although I have found 1780 something, 86 half real Spanish silver on the beach at Edisto.
I'm still looking. It's in here somewhere. I'm never putting it up here.
So yeah, Edisto's a great place. It's peaceful, and so I will tell you, Rich, if you go to the pier, get yourself a backpack, supplies. Make sure you take plenty of food and water because it's about a mile, and you hike all the way down until you can't go anymore, and then you will find some interesting stuff down there. That's where the used to be a town that's set right there on Eddingsville Beach. So Edisto, you go and you walk about a mile, you run to Eddingsville, that's what they call it. And right there was a town in the late 1600s.
I have no idea.
God only knows what you'll find down there.
Put it up here now. It's gone.
Have you ever done magnet fishing? Well, what am I going to get? Iron? I mean, at least if I was getting landmines or grenades or something, it'd be cool.
I don't know.
In other countries, like Canada, where the money is magnetic, that would be fine because then you can find all kinds of money. Our money is not magnetic. So, you found it?
Finally, Jesus.
All right, so how much do you think she paid? We found the price tag. This is its actual price tag.
It's backwards. I paid a snake for
It was originally $5.75. It sat there for so long, they marked it down to $4.75. Wow. Cloris says he bought the magnets for magnet fishing, but he hasn't gone and used them yet.
You use your magnets more for meteorite fishing out of the desert.
Yeah, I have a sled with magnets that I pull through the desert.
I mean, if you did go magnet fishing, yeah, just like you said, just iron. I mean, rusty iron. Don't we, as metal detect people, try to avoid iron? All right. What? I couldn't see it.
So you found a half real
Yeah.
at Gettysburg.
Oh, so Gettysburg. Cool, awesome. Who farted? Probably him. No. I like the idea of magnet fishing. Loads.
Oh, the
of
canals would be awesome.
By us.
Because now you're talking about interesting artifacts, not just beer cans that fell off, or whatever that got dumped in the river.
Beer cans. You back when they were steel?
Did we sell a necklace? No.
Nope. But we did just show the price tag of how much we paid for it.
$4.75.
$4.75 marked down from $5.75.
Never ignore anything. Check it all.
I don't ever. Pieces like this, it's so heavy. People would know that was a fine piece. They would pass it over as costume, right? Because it's so heavy. It's what, 56.4 grams of 14 karat gold, supposedly.
So the two-finger brute is finding Julius Caesar dinar.
Cool.
Yeah, he's UK. I'd
okay.
I'd love to go, except the whole not being free anymore.
Nice to have a beer with you. Yes, it is.
So even though we have this huge necklace, we have our links down below because it's going to be a while before we get any money at all. So
we still got to certify it.
Right, we still have to have it authenticated.
We don't have time to do it up here because we're moving on from Cheyenne because
winter.
No, because your job got fucked up. Remember you had a job and then they said, well, we're not ready for you guys. So he had a job up here. And I was going to get a job too, but now that the job got cut off, we have to move on. Because there's nothing here in job world.
Not true.
Very little, Lynn. It's all down in Colorado. Everything I see is mostly in Colorado. Loveland and Fort Collins. Up here, in the job app, I mean, it's nothing.
So let me back up. One of the jobs that I came here for was to do a
reset.
Well, this is actually a little more in depth than a reset.
Oh.
So we were going to build all of the shelving, all the fixtures inside of a brand new Dollar General. This is a job I've done a lot. I've done 4 or 5 Family Dollars, for another 4 or 5 Lowe's. So it's good, something I know how to do. And so we get there, the crew all shows up.
This crew is like the crew you're working with is a traveling reset crew.
And the store isn't halfway ready. There are still 15 different contractor companies fixing the air ventilation. There's no power. There's no water. There's no lighting. They're running off a generator to get power tools. They're trying to get in their coolers. So you have all of these work crews in there, but no place for us to work whatsoever. So the company I was going to work with, the crew themselves, said, fuck it, we're out.
I'll give you 20 quid for the necklace.
Hey, that'd be a profit. Yeah, so selling the necklace is going to be a difficult process. It's not like we've just found, I'll tell you what we do a lot of is we find a gold ring or a pair of gold earrings.
Actually, real honest truth, I haven't worn this in a while, but the first day that I've wore it is the day we found the necklace. It's a 4-leaf clover pendant with my rings. So maybe that's it. That's a true story.
So if we find a gold ring,
what's up, JW?
It's a couple $100. You saw how we test.
I didn't roll it.
You saw how we test gold in the video.
Yeah,
and that is good enough for a $200 or $300 ring.
Right.
This thing, you're going to need more than just that to assure the buyers that it's real.
You need certification. Ooh,
Authentication.
authentication. Well, certification too.
You're certifiable.
Yes, I am.
So I'll tell you one story that I love. Me and her were in this thrift store. There's a huge punch bowl full of junk rings. And I'm picking through it, and the girl behind the counter goes,
No, actually, it's an old lady. Older lady.
There's no gold or silver in there. I checked it.
Well,
would it be okay if I kept looking?
Well, right.
And so I'm picking through, and I pick up this ring, and my mind just instantly goes, ah! I'm trying to be calm, and I know what it is. And I hand it over to Red, and I said, honey, would you buy me this ring for $2? It's kind of neat and weird.
I suppose.
So what the ring turned out to be was 12 karat rose gold, made about 1870, 1880. Had a little glass on top with,
I wish I did have
with a lock of hair. So it had a Victorian mourning ring, and these sometimes aren't marked.
That is not a bad idea, JW.
Just use the G2 to certify it. Well, it's an interesting question. I think we should do that as a video anyways.
That'll probably blast you don't use earphones, it'll probably blast your ears out.
Oh, no, there's not going to do that.
It's a joke.
But, yeah, what would
That's not a bad
massive piece of 14K, like if we took it and we just gently laid it on the ground, balled it up, in a nice little ball,
right?
What would that idea is? That would be a fascinating challenge.
You got to get a hearing aid.
Yeah.
How about you do me a favor and hand me that table over here?
What?
I'm reaching across here and grabbing beers is irritating.
So anyways, my job got canceled. That was going to last about 2 weeks, which would have been enough money to get us on down the road to the next city. So now we have a huge piece of gold. Well, we can't sell for, it's going to take us several months to get the money out of it. We have a job that got canceled. And I do have another job set up, but it doesn't start for 7 days. In Fort Collins,
Colorado.
Yeah, and I'm not wanting to go to Colorado.
Colorado is very,
so
very
link
blue.
Is below. Why don't you tag our links there? See if somebody wants to send us something. Or
I can't believe the people didn't know that. Couldn't tell you guys that, hey, we're not ready for you yet. That didn't make any fucking sense. That really screwed us up.
But see, there will be other things that we're selling. So like, that's one that we found. That was in the video.
Well, it's probably because you dropped your phone off a cliff.
That one could be. Yeah, the butterfly, sterling.
Oh, sorry.
What else have I got in here?
Yeah, JW, that's what we're going to do with the X-ray thing.
The XRF?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I don't know why that's in there. I don't need that.
Sounded cute.
I figured seeing how the G2 responds to the necklace is a no-brainer. Actually, I didn't even think about it. It's a hell of a good idea. I got me another one of these.
Oh.
So anyone who wants to pick up a weird piece, she's trying to get the YouTube does not alert. Of course it does, because I'm like banned.
Well, if you're a subscriber to the channel, there's a little bell on the side that you have to click and it lets you hit alerts. You hit that you want all the alerts, like when we go live, when we post a video.
Oh, there's another one. This one's
happened here?
Silver plating got wore
crap.
off it.
I don't know what happened to that link. Hold on, let me retry that.
But we did go out. We did recheck that store yesterday, and we did actually find a couple more pieces. No more gold. We found a couple of really nice silver pieces.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Disregard that first link. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Wow. This is a lot more difficult on a phone than it is a laptop. But somebody didn't want to use the laptop.
all right.
Yay,
this
I
one
did
yesterday.
it. Check the whole area. Garage and estate sales. Absolutely.
That's a U.S. Air Force pin that
Why
is
is it running
absolutely
together like this?
not going to. What?
See, it's been run together even though I didn't put it like that.
So we've been finding some interesting stuff. Then there's the Pope Paul VI coin. Worst hand model ever. I'll take that.
Hey, at least you're a head model though. Even though you're the lowest one. Right?
Well, I suppose.
Ha! That's the bright side looking
Try
at
to test
these.
how a machine reacts to various forms of gold.
Cooking shows with Jim's claws. It's got lots of ancient civilization under those nails. I guarantee you that. What's up, Wayne? How you doing today?
Wayne Brown.
Wayne Brown.
That is from the couple of days that I filled in work at an asphalt factory. So I don't want to hear you bitching about my nails.
They want you to paint them again, is what it is.
They want me to paint them.
They want you to paint them again.
Yeah, we saw that went over last time.
Let me show them about the little bell here. Yeah, where's that? Right here. Would you subscribe?
Bell.
I don't know. Good Lord. Look how bright, whited out that is. Why? Fuck it.
Anyway, I've been showing a number of artifacts. If you're interested in any of them, email me, adventureswithjim2012@gmail. And, we can either send you an invoice or whatever you want. Where's the flower pin?
Is it in the cabinet?
So we are trying to raise a little extra money because it's going to be a while before we're going to get any more. The jobs, they're here, but they kind of dried up a little bit. It's time to head on out. And it's Colorado. Fucking blue state. Oh.
Okay, I find something right off the bat like I need to. Here.
I could dig under those nails for artifacts.
Yeah.
Where did you find the Steel Reserve? I heard that 211 is no longer being produced. This stuff's probably, 5 or 6 years old.
It'll tickle your innards.
So this one is very dark. This is from the original store where we got the necklace. This, we're pretty sure, same time period. And it is...
That's not the same time period, babe.
You don't think so? I think
This, no.
Why?
This is Victorian.
So is this.
That's not Victorian.
How is this not Victorian?
That's not Victorian. I'd say that's maybe 20s or something like that, 1920s.
Yeah, the flower motif, the paste.
He knows more than I.
Jim versus 9-inch nails.
CJW says 20s would be his guess.
XRF, that son of a bitch on camera, and someone will buy it quick. Oh, yeah. But anyways, same store. Hell, it might be the same source. They got that earlier in their life. They got this later in their life.
That's what I was going to say.
So we believe this to be the same source as the necklace.
Somebody sold grandmother's or great grandmother's jewelry box.
Yep.
In other words,
And
it's like a.
Do we have Cash App? We have Venmo.
Oh, I'll put my Venmo on there. Hold on. I will.
But this is a gold over sterling, like just a gold wash. It's not even a gold plate, right? It's just a gold coloring. But this is sterling. But in the store, it's so dark and so dingy in this little junk shop that this looks like worn out copper. Till you flip it over and you find the sterling mark. With a saucy necklace like that, it's probably a flapper. There have been a lot of there were a lot of flapper pieces.
Don't know what does. Well, I know what does that because it thinks I'm talking to myself. At Ready Locks.
Right.
It's at Ready Locks. Venmo. They know. So you got Venmo.
We've seen some flapper hats and old lady church hats.
Like church hats. Excuse me. That's rude. They were mass produced.
So yeah, there's a
Now
lot of that
the
here.
flappers shit.
When will Red's bathing suit or 2022 bathing suit calendar be available? As soon as her boobs stop growing.
Well, damn, that'll never be then. Jeez.
You have to buy a new bathing suit. Like, you wear it once, and then the next time we want to go, you're like, oh, it's too small.
Well, the
Boobs.
water was really nice and cold. Where was that?
Beulah.
It was like 40 degrees in there, or colder, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Felt good to me.
So I've been trying to tell a story about the ambulance, but nobody will let me.
Maybe they won't hear about ambulance. Maybe they want to hear about gold and silvers and stuff. And
Fine.
wood. Boobs.
I won't tell a story about the ambulance then.
Oh, you talk about the throttle thing, the thing. He wants to tell you about the ambulance. Let's hear it.
Red should model the necklace. I think she should model it and that we're just wearing the necklace and nothing else.
I was going to wear it tonight, but
Oh,
you got to wear it with like a long sleeve.
two-fingered brute. He's on his 11th cider, so I guess he's out. Hey, well, thanks for joining us.
Have a good one, bud.
Well, it was fairly early on after I bought the ambulance
Yeah, let him finish his story there, you guys.
that on the highway, cruise control, and all of a sudden, the cruise control just went fucking haywire and I couldn't turn it off. And I finally got it to shut down. But after that, then the ambulance wouldn't go any faster than 50 or 55 miles an hour. And you could tell it wasn't shifting and all that. And so I fucked with it and I fucked with the linkage.
We thought at one point that maybe the tranny was out, but that's not.
Right, or the
Tranny's
linkage
still
was
good.
bent or whatever.
Yeah.
So I fucked with the linkage, got it back up and running, and I haven't used the
Cruise control.
cruise control ever since. But it won't climb hills.
Did you turn that light off over?
What light?
Behind you.
No,
Uh-oh. Must be a bulb.
I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know. It won't climb hills. By the time I get to the top of a hill, I'm doing like 15 miles an hour, with these big fucking long ass grades out here.
Yeah, and I got to be behind him with my cautions on. Otherwise, he'll get his ass rammed into.
So we've been doing this, almost the entire time I've owned the ambulance. The higher the altitude, the worse it gets. Well,
that's mostly because you're carburetor, isn't it?
But when I'm out east, it's not bad. Ta-ta for beer 2020. So, okay, so John's out. Oh, no, John's out. He's talking to the other guy. Well, it turns out there is a 2-part slide on the spring for the throttle cable. This is broken. So now it can't slide inside itself. So instead of being able to go all the way up, not just in the fuel, but in getting the transmission to shift into that passing gear to climb hills, it can't get there. So I cut this other piece back. Now the cable can slide all the way back. The ambulance actually fucking shifts gears going uphill.
And it actually scared you when it shifted.
Because it wars the fucking life. The Ford 460 sounds fucking
phenomenal.
It's deafening anyways. It's straight piped with a glass pack.
What is a glass pack? Is that your
Cherry bomb.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Any new paranormal experiences with the ambulance? That is quite an erotic explanation.
I
of
know,
a cable
that's what
shift.
I was thinking too. It couldn't get in there. I was like, oh, is it too tight? Yeah, it's too tight.
Even lube didn't
You gotta
help.
lube it up.
No, actually, we had to do surgery on it, and we turned him into a her. And
No.
now they're scissoring just fine.
No, you wanna know what you did?
What?
You removed the daddy stitch. You removed the daddy stitch.
Well, that was another option. I could have done that.
I don't
Now
know
that
if you
that cable
paid
can
for
freely move back and forth,
Oof.
I'm gonna guess I'm gonna pick up several miles per gallon in gas mileage.
Fucking phenomenal. Ambulance nightmare, exactly.
I'm driving a 1987 ambulance back and forth across the country. You know, the people that live under Jim's ambulance. So yeah, I like the entire side bays are completely full of tools and parts. I have like buckets of just random screws.
And you needed every single
And
fucking
I've
tool in there.
needed those. You know, like,
Mostly for the ambulance.
but you know how like you go into Grandpa's garage, he's got like 15 boxes of screws, and you're like, why do you have all these? Oh, in case I need a screw. When's the last time you needed a screw, Grandpa? 1942. No, I've actually, I just throw all of it into buckets and whatever, and it's come in handy. We drive 1973 Land Rover. Not all the bits make it home. I know.
Leave a little bit of yourself behind.
Yeah. I left part of my exhaust there in Colorado. Yeah, in
I
Fountain.
don't remember if it's Colorado or not.
Do me like the ambulance is shifting. No, it was just so weird.
How kinky!
As I'm
All right,
climbing
kid.
long hills, I mean, the ambulance just starts to.
Is it still do that now?
No, it's a long hill out here coming into the Walmart.
JW
It
just
switched and it
JW
roars to life.
deleted his message. You got embarrassed over it. Hey JW, don't get embarrassed here. Jeez, you know how we are.
Yeah.
Do me like the ambulance is shifting.
You two inspire me. You are true American frontiersmen, bold and self-sufficient. God bless you both. Well, I don't know if we're self-sufficient because we're out here begging for money because we have things
We are
to
not
sell.
dead.
We have
We
things
got
to sell.
selling. We're selling shit.
We're selling shit. Send us a donation and we'll send you something. Well,
Kind of got screwed over on the job deal down here.
if you're interested in any of these weird little pieces I'm blurrily putting in front of the camera, email me at adventureswithjim2012@gmail. And, then we can, make sure that we have enough to ship it to you and all that good shit. It's because the post office has decided, I guess, they've been working too hard, so they're going to slow down.
First class used to take like 2 or 3 days, now up to 5 days. Come on, post
it's up to
office.
5 days first class now.
But here's the other thing. They also raised rates. So let's slow down and raise our prices.
Yep.
Good old government. Gooberment.
Let's go, Brandon. But I want to talk about the thumbnail that was in the teaser video today. Sorry, I just had an organism. There is a video that's coming. In fact, we have another thrift video, and then I had the one today exploring some really fascinating place. Now, she wants to go to that fucking hotel in Colorado tomorrow. But I want to go see where the end of that tunnel comes out.
So let's go see where the end of the tunnel comes out. Or we could go to the Stanley Hotel where The Shining was filmed. Is this supposed to be a competition?
John Doe says, when you come back to SC, not that you'd want to, park your rig in my yard and I'll get you moving out. I appreciate it. And if we do, it's not an if. Okay, we have a grand plan. We want to go explore Arizona, and I don't know how long that's going to take, but ultimately we want to run
Yeah, JW.
between Nolans all the way along Gulf Coast, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, and then all the way up the East Coast to Virginia, and then do it all over again because that is some of the greatest thrift store country in the world.
Ooh. You don't want to know why?
No, don't tell them.
Okay.
No, it's go ahead. Go ahead.
It's the elderly folks.
So what happens is these folks go there and they retire. Eventually, of course, as people do, they kick the bucket. And then the retirement home is trying to call the kids. The kids haven't been there in like 7 years. And they're like, well, what do you want us to do with all this stuff? They're like, we don't care.
Just donate it.
Just donate it. So
Or the
all of
kids
this-
do it too.
Or the kids will do it because nobody wants to deal with all of the stuff that grandpa and grandma accumulated. So it just all gets donated.
That's
and
some really
there's-
cool shit though.
And there's too much of it for these stores to handle going through it piece by piece. So they'll throw jars and bags of jewelry together and boxes of weird shit because there's just too much. They don't have time to look up.
Especially the older retirement areas.
Mhm.
There'll be a lot of people passing away there. They'll be donating stuff.
So, ultimately, we want to make this loop going through where? Phoenix and Scottsdale. Why? Same deal. Where do
Or
the old people go? Right?
we ought to check out some old retirement home garbage cans. But then,
No, 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 no,
realize some
no,
of-
no.
you realize some of their shit probably just gets thrown directly in the dumpster. There's dumpster divers out there to find lots of cool fucking shit.
And how about, I'm not digging through all them old lady diapers.
Yeah, they're all old lady diapers. There ain't no old man diapers.
Those two. I don't want to dig through either of them.
So you never been dumpster diving. I wouldn't dig through diapers with
Not
Jesus
some dirty
Christ.
diapers, no.
Say nothing about it. They probably got that stuff in biohazard, not just out in the garbage can. Like where they throw out the amputated legs and shit.
They don't do that at the retirement home.
It's a joke. Biohazard.
Oh.
Except for the older folks that's got the diabetes and they just fall off naturally. You got it like way over there. I can't see.
Yep, JW's willing to help us out. He'll give us double what we paid for the necklace.
Don't go in the room 237. Are we lagging? There's like
This is
talking
don't
about
go into room
nasty-
237. So, is the tour even available?
I don't know.
How much does the tour cost?
I don't know. What happened here?
Why is your phone like pink?
That's my Vimo thing. See?
I don't know. Anyways, Stanley Hotel. Well, one of the reasons we didn't go last year when we were in Colorado is because the ambulance could not climb hills. And with elevation, it got progressively worse. I did not think, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, that the ambulance would not have been able to top Vale Pass at 11,000 something? Yeah. There was no
Well,
fucking way the ambulance
that-
was going over 10,000 feet.
Are you talking about getting there or continuing to run it because of the carburetor? That's the problem. Another problem.
To the Stanley.
carburetor.
To get to the Stanley, you have to go up to Estes Park, which is in the middle of the mountains. You're going to have to go over 10,000 feet to get there.
Yes. Are you talking about your carburetor or your gear shift thing?
You gear shift.
Yeah, but your carburetor don't like high altitudes either. He sputters out at a certain amount in coldness.
All right, so the carburetor thing, I'm still working on adjustments. I wish I knew a fucking thing about it. I don't. There's like 4 or 5 different things I can adjust in the carburetor for the fuel air mix, idle air mix, and so at altitude, the ambulance floods out when I first start it while it's trying to warm up.
Everybody quit talking after you started talking about diapers. Everybody
Nobody
laughed.
on this channel, with all of my farts and pissing on trees and what the fuck ever,
Shitting in the ocean.
Shitting in the ocean.
Not sitting, but shitting.
Nobody in this channel is offended by me talking about old people dirty diapers. It just isn't.
I'm so offended.
So, anyways, when it's cold and I'm at altitude, I mean like below 30 degrees. Above about 32, 34, the ambulance is, okay. But below that, it'll take me 30 minutes to warm the fucker up so that I can actually move it. Otherwise, it will simply flood out and stall. And I know this is a carburetor setting and I haven't figured it out yet. But I don't know which way to turn anything. And everything I do seems to make no fucking difference. It's a good old Edelbrock.
Scrap that carburetor, put a fuel injector in there.
I really wish he'd put the Holly on and not the Edelbrock.
The Edelbrock sucks or what? I don't know what the fuck that is. I guess it's a carburetor.
Edelbrock. I think he bought one on sale. The guy who rebuilt the ambulance.
The jack wagon, you said?
Oh, there is another piece. While I was at work at the fucking asphalt company, I want to see that piece.
What are you talking about?
You know the piece I'm talking about? Well, there's two more pieces I want to show you, but the one that is just about to close.
What? You mean we're selling it?
Selling what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The piece we're selling that you bought while I was working at the asphalt company.
Well, you said we weren't. Then you said, what selling piece? I said, that we're selling? He's like, what? I don't think that's about to go off. Is it?
Where is it?
It's right here. It's still got a 24 hours on it, hon.
All right. Hang on.
Jeez.
Where the hell to go?
Raw.
So she's texting me at work, and
I annoy you at work.
it's not that I can text back or not. It had really nothing to do with this asphalt company. So, yeah, I would go in and respond, and she sends me pictures of this.
You need to put it. I need to use this when you fucking farts.
Don't try to put it on. You'll never get it out of your hair. So
use that for.
I kind of knew that it was going to be a good purchase if the price was right. So she goes and asks, and they come back.
There was no price on it.
There's no price on it. She comes back and said, "Well, they want $5 for it." I'm like, buy. It comes with the bag. This is actually U.S. Air Force issue. It has a few of the little accessories with it. So $5.
Canister.
This is.
It's practically brand new. Jeez, it's barely even been used. You can't even tell. Right.
This isn't COVID. This is actually like.
For mustard gas.
Yeah,
and stuff.
chemical
warfare.
Warfare shit. But this is actually U.S. Air Force issued. So she bought it for $5. What's the tag? Oh yeah.
It's in the bag.
What's the current bid on it?
$74.
$74. And how long has it got?
24 hours.
So it's down to its last day.
Everybody's leaving.
The thrift stores up here have had some of the coolest fucking stuff.
What about the tag?
Where is the tag?
In there. And here's the tag that came with it.
Right, so it even has like a service tag came with it, which is never going to focus. So, I mean, this also has a few other little accessories that go with it.
See, everybody left here and they're going to look for the thing on eBay.
But even eBay now does managed payments. So even when this closes, it'll be 3, 4, 5 days before we get the money from them.
We get the money the day after it's delivered if there's no problems.
And that's what's frustrating, is trying to get far enough ahead on listing this stuff so that you're not. We used to be able to sell something on eBay, get paid within minutes. Now it's 3 to 5 to 7 days managed payments.
It's because a lot of people screwing them around, probably. They should do that. Right?
But there is one other find you had yesterday that we have to show.
What is it?
Come on.
I don't know. I can't show that. It's up in there and it's covered up. It's in a garbage bag tied up. The only garbage bag I left. If they want to see it, they can.
It'll be in the video, but she bought this fucking 3 foot tall
I can't show you.
stuffed Santa Claus.
Yes, I can. 3 foot tall stuffed Santa Claus from the 60s.
And
excellent, immaculate shape.
We paid a fuck ton of money for it. Like
I know.
$14, $15.
Yeah.
Does it have a bid yet?
Nope, not yet.
Oh yeah, we can show that.
I'm trying.
There you go.
Here he is, Santa Claus. Isn't he cute? He's one of those rubber face Santa Claus.
Vintage toys do very well.
Yep.
Vintage Christmas does very fucking well.
Well, it's a really good timing because everything's Christmas right now because it's after Halloween, right?
So, what's your opening bid for that one?
$49.95.
$49.95. She paid 15 or 16 for it, I forget. But
where's the beef? Lito said.
Why are my comments not showing up?
There we go. What do you think people were commenting? Is that why y'all were leaving? The comments weren't even showing up. There we go.
Do you guys ever get to Key West?
Is there a steal?
From South Carolina, do you know how far Key West is?
Not far. Far?
It's the same distance as driving to Denver.
Yike.
Yeah. Hey, Jet Ski John is here. Did we ever find their...
Beg your pardon, we couldn't see the comments wasn't showing up. We thought everybody had left.
So find a place to stash the ambulance and take Red's RV. Ride a mini bike like Dumb and Dumber to Vail.
Ain't that where
Yes.
that where it was filmed?
Yes, we could ride a mini bike to Vail.
There's your sewage operation mask. Is it made of wood?
Is what made of wood?
The mask? I don't know. Why don't you try offer up? Offer up? Well, a lot of those like ads, things like that. Somebody will make an offer and they'll never fucking show up to get the shit.
So the gas mask is what is it? 2 AP or whatever. It is military grade.
Thanks, crazy. I'm drinking
chemical
whiskey,
warfare.
But grab a Colorado Kool-Aid. What is that? What's a Colorado Kool-Aid?
I don't even want to know.
Is that like Bartles and James?
I thought it was going to be jewelry for the female parts. Oh.
I can always tell Red reads my comments. Yes, I do. I try to read all the folks' comments. He, on the other hand, kind of skips about.
Lito drove from Fitzgerald, Georgia to the Keys.
Fitzgerald, Georgia. How long did that take him? Quite a while. Did you drive? You wouldn't be able to drive straight through.
No.
You'll have to stop a day or two. With us, it'd take us a month or more, maybe.
One of the problems with us going to the Keys is Florida is traditionally
Oh,
Not happy with RVs.
you see what Silver said? Colorado Kool-Aid is Coors.
Is it bean and cabbage? What is it? Bean and cabbage and beer after safe. Wait, what?
Is bean and cabbage and beer afterwards safe after you eat beans and cabbage? What is
Doesn't
that?
matter because you're going to blow it all out one way. So when you're eating beans and cabbage, anything is safe after that because you're going to blow it all the fuck out anyways.
Lito says he's glad you cut your mop off her.
Yeah, it was becoming a problem.
It's really difficult to keep care of your hair in a RV when the water pressure ain't that fucking great anyway in these things.
What is JW? What merchant is that?
That's us, isn't it?
I don't know.
Be there or be square. Thanks, JW is promoting us.
Well, we also have we still have the T2, which we haven't listed
Oh,
yet.
I forgot about. How the hell did I forget about that?
I don't know. Listed tomorrow.
Oh, we'll do that. Silverback said he likes the mop. He likes the mop.
I do too, but it's very difficult to take care of an RV in an RV because
His hair is super fucking thick.
yeah,
Thicker than mine. It's like I could do this and my hand would get sanded because it's so fucking thick.
the mop gave the show some serious character. What state are you two in? Well, I'm halfway to inebriation.
Yep, not quite there yet.
We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Cheyenne, Washington, you know.
I'm sure Sleepy Joe is coming for everyone's gold. That's going to be a hard fight. You're going to get the guns before you're going to get the... You have to get the guns before you can get the gold. And I mean all the guns.
What about the comments?
It's
Did
weird.
you hide it? Did you hide them? What is the comment button there? No, not that one. That's not it. It don't do nothing, does it?
That button doesn't do anything. All message there.
There we go.
Okay.
I think we fixed it. There we go.
If you come to Augusta, I will take you both to a great chow buffet.
Ooh, we always like the buffets. I know, it should be like 1700.
And see, that's the...
We try.
It is so difficult to move the needle in either direction. Well,
YouTube shadow bans you.
yeah, I'm shadow ban. I get like 200 or 300 views. We found over an ounce of gold in the last video. 315 views.
What's this called again?
That's Colorado Kool-Aid.
Here, I'll match you a Colorado Kool-Aid with a larger Colorado Kool-Aid.
That's the
Is that-
industrial size.
Is that 24?
It still would fit between your
This-
boobs.
I haven't had Coors in a long time. It's weird that you mentioned Coors. I don't know if you're drinking Bank Golden or Light or whatever, but more power to you.
He ain't getting mine. I have no idea how to push my channel forward anymore. I don't find anything.
Oh,
I get
so
300
good.
views. We find 1.04 ounces of gold. I get the same number of views.
Refresher? It's been a long time.
What
since
does a
we've done
woman in Wyoming say after sex?
that. Why? Yahoo?
Have you seen Olympia beer? No, I haven't.
Coors Golden, just what you got. Yeah.
Crazy Cressy says make N. Make a what?
Make it. Make
Get off me, Daddy. You're crushing my cigarettes.
Oh, Lord. Ew. Is it that way down here?
That is not Wyoming.
What is it?
That is definitely West Virginia.
Oh,
All right, so what? Oh, yeah, that was the party. It was the party.
what party?
Big Olympic sized swimming pool.
Room
All
for a
the-
party?
All the girls are there talking. And this guy wants to bet the girls how many times they can swim back and forth across this pool.
Wait a minute, is this a true story or a joke? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was over there.
So, first girl gets in and she goes back and forth 5 times. She jumps out and she says, high school state champions. Second girl jumps in and she swims back and forth 15 times. She jumps out. 84 alternate on the Olympics. This is an old joke.
Oh, me.
This third woman walks up. Her hair's all fucked up. She's got bugs in her teeth and sticks in her hair, and her clothes are all. She gets in and she swims 50 fucking laps back and forth across this pool, under the water the whole time. She jumps out and West Virginia hooker. I work both sides of the river.
You're so bad.
Meteorite hunting will get you views.
But
What?
I'm
So
good.
will gold hunting. See? Meteorite hunting. He needs to color it blue. How about pink?
Brad, do you ever put your hair up? Nope. I'll always leave my hair down.
Not true. You got the little MILF thing going there.
The what? What do you call it MILF for? It's supposed to be like 70s retro shit.
Makes you look like a Klingon.
Hey. Jackass. That was mean.
No, because that's Klingons have the red hair and they have it kind of up like that.
Klingons have red hair?
Yeah. How else can you explain the Klingons?
Fine, I won't wear it like this anymore.
Oh yeah, fuck.
So I look like a fucking Klingon. Better cling on than cling off. I don't know what a joke about Klingons are.
I found gold 7 times this year and I barely got 100 views.
Whew.
So,
Why do you keep hitting the chat thing there? Leave that alone there.
meteor hunting videos would be good, but that's even a smaller crowd of people who look for that than metal detecting, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but. So Fun with Dirt says he's found gold 7 times this year and barely got 100 views. That's true. That's the problem.
I think a lot of people are moving from YouTube and going to the shorter, the shorter video places like TikTok.
No, they are getting shoved to. What YouTube has done is not to censor particular people or even particular points of view. That's not entirely true. Within each genre, they have selected the top 1%, top 10% of creators, and they push all the traffic that way.
Yep.
You see, Aqua Chigger. Aqua Chigger's in that top 1% of metal detecting videos. He gets the traffic, not you and me. They want all the rest of us to fucking die. They want to keep this top tier that makes the money, and they want everyone else to give up and go away. And that is there's not censorship. It's not being attacked. They don't give a fuck about us because we're not making money. And they're not going to let us make money so that they can shift all that money to that narrow band at the top. They want to be Netflix. They want a metal detecting channel on their website. Okay, people are shouting outside. This has been YouTube's model for a very long time. They want to be Netflix. Everyone's shouting and screaming censorship and I'm being shadow banned and black. No, YouTube just doesn't care. All right. How does Elton John remove his condom? He farts.
Ew.
Someone posted my video of a gold coin I found and got 6,000 views. I got 500 on the video. Fun with Dirt, I know it's John Bell.
Somebody stole one of your videos?
Somebody stole my whole channel.
Huh? When did this happen?
So crazy, all the finds I found in the horde was lucky to make 200 views. So I took down my videos. I found another horde or something really special. I didn't upload them. It's the algorithm. They ain't no goddamn gold hair, you big palooka. Wait, what? I don't know. I'm way behind on comments. YouTube monetized me and I don't even have a channel. That doesn't fucking surprise me. That's because you're special. No, it honestly doesn't surprise me because the whole system is so jacked. To be fair, my gold coin video posted before all of Adpocalypse, all this shit hit, and my gold coin video is something close to 600,000 views.
Yeah, but somebody stole it. They're making money off of it.
So my channel got stolen one day, and I don't mean hacked. Somebody downloaded all of my fucking videos and then re-uploaded them to their channel. And after like 2 days...
We don't know, Lito, who it was.
After 2 days of me contacting YouTube going, hello, what the fuck? And posting... I was posting copyright complaints. 10 at a time. So you could at that time you could have 10 videos that you wanted to make a copyright complaint against. So remember, I had hundreds of videos. So I'm sending these guys email after email after email. Every one of them has 10 different videos. Email after nothing happens. So finally I get on and do a live show, and several hundred people start bombarding YouTube.
That's the way to do it.
And the channel disappeared. Finally, but it took like 4 days to get rid of this channel. They copied every single one of my videos.
That's fucked. Probably somebody from Vietnam.
But
I
yeah,
heard they like to pilfer channels. People from Vietnam.
Before Adpocalypse, even though I wasn't monetized, before Adpocalypse, before the algorithms went off the rails, I was getting 50,000, 60,000, 80,000 views a month.
Because you use bad language now, you've been down.
I don't know. I don't think that matters. Doesn't matter for PewDiePie. PewDiePie says fuck.
PewDiePie's, ain't he also a cheater?
Because you farted in the videos? No.
He also pisses live on videos.
What it comes down to, though, is YouTube has changed their business model.
You pissed in videos for fucking years and years. Probably,
There was a time they invited me to a YouTube creator conference in Atlanta.
Which you went to.
Which I went to. And was in Google fucking headquarters in Atlanta. Because I was up and coming, rising, creator. I've nearly at 10,000 views.
10,000 views or 10,000 followers?
10,000 followers.
Yeah, you had a hell of a lot more than 10,000 views.
And you know what? Since then, I still have not cracked 10,000. And I don't mean that, as like a flex on anyone else who posts videos and they've got like 200 followers. I actually only have about 200 followers. The other 9,200 whatever don't watch me. I don't exactly know where they went, but it's people who subscribe to me, watch me for a while, and then moved on to something else.
We've got the concentrated cult following here right now. The concentrated cult following here.
Yeah. Lots of people fake finds in UK just to get views. All they find is silver and gold all the time. They fake for fame.
Yeah, everybody can't find silver and gold all the time.
Which is why I post what I do. I post absolute garbage. If I find nothing but pull tabs...
Then you throw the garbage back in the hole and cover it up.
That too. If I find nothing but garbage, that's what I'm going to post. And I get my ass beat for that. People, oh, look, it's another fail from Jim.
You found a beaver tail. Fuck you. I don't know how they sound.
The whole thing is,
that's not matching how
what's on my channel is real. And 99.9% of it is fucking garbage.
Damn, of course, it's delicious.
And then every once in a while, it's not.
It doesn't sound like a pea.
It doesn't smell like a pea.
I thought it says don't sound like a pea, or does it smell like a pea?
It's not.
They won't even see all the filthy nastiness they got on YouTube. They won't even let you put the whole bag Sally on there.
Whole Bag Sally has been partially deleted.
I couldn't find none of it at all. It's probably on private. Maybe you put it on private or something.
Oh,
Just not on the channel. Remember last time we looked for it, it wasn't there. It was completely gone. Maybe you have it on private or something.
okay. I will look into the Whole Bag, the Whole Bag Sally situation, because
The whole bag Sally situation. Jesus. Oh, let me see. There you go.
because you gave up the drunk farm. Actually, the drunk farm was on my decline. By the time I was doing drunk farm, my numbers were already starting to tank. So, and to be honest, a lot of this is my fault because I wasn't able to keep finding new sites and keep new metal detecting, and I went off in some different directions. Whole Bag Sally and the drunk farm.
For the week-long trial fight with the curse.
But my numbers have gone from
Algorithm.
when I post a video getting 1,000 views within 48 hours to getting 100 or 200 views in a week. Hey, WPG's here.
What's up, weird guy? Do some ghost hunting. Hey, we might go do that tomorrow if we get the gas money up. We want to go to the Stanley.
How much gas money do we need for Stanley?
I don't know. You're the calculator of
So
calculations.
how many miles to the Stanley?
The Stanley is 2 hours from here.
I don't need hours. I need miles.
What is the park called?
Estes.
I always forget about what that's called.
So we're trying. It is a perfect opportunity. We wanted to go last week, Halloween. The money wasn't there to do it. People who actually metal detect just know how fake these channels are.
It's 90 miles. 1 hour 42 supposedly on here.
All right, so 90 miles, so 180 round trip. Already 180 round trip.
By human calculator.
4 miles a gallon.
We get more than 4 miles a gallon.
40. 3. About 120 bucks.
Holy fuck.
Round trip because we could take both trucks.
Would you take Clyde up there now because he's
Now I would.
spiky?
Yeah. So
You might take your ghost to meet the other ghost.
with my throttle cable problem, our gas mileage driving both trucks anywhere is 4 miles a gallon. Did you know that?
No, mine's better than 4 miles a gallon.
That's not what I said.
You talking about averages? What the fuck are you talking about?
I said
What
if
up, Gold Digger? Hey, Silver Spring, what's up?
if we drive both our trucks anywhere, if we get an average of 4 miles per gallon to drive both trucks.
So why don't we just drive one truck up there and save some gas?
Because I don't want to leave the pupper here.
We're not leaving Pupper here. We're taking Pupper with us to the Fort Collin Lovelands.
Then we're taking the ambulance to the Stanley. Yeah, see?
No, that's not what I said.
Now, I do have a job, starts in 7 days in Fort Collins, because necklace or not, we need money in the short term because it's going to take a couple of months
It's not
to
gonna take a couple months.
realize the full value because we have
We're
to have
thinking about the auction thing.
we have to have it authenticated.
I mean,
We have to find the right sales venue for it. And they purged us from eBay. We both had significant accounts gone.
we got a little.
Our fault. We owe a bill. And eBay went on a rampage. They killed any account attached to her account or closely related to her account. As in, we used an address in North Carolina for returns and orders and whatever. We would send these things back to North Carolina. The guy who lives at that address, they purged his account because we used the address to ship things from her account. Even Top 10 Shape. Oh, Cordis, what you're talking about is one truck. A Ford 460, yeah, they average about 10, 12 miles a gallon. You're driving 2 trucks. 2 Ford 460s. Now you're down to 4 to 5 miles a gallon.
See what JW said? 15 miles per gallon equals 5 a gallon. 30 needed, not 120. What? I'm very confused about that.
Well, if it's 90 miles there, it's 90 miles back.
We're not coming back here, are we? Right, not immediately. I mean, we're staying down that way because that's where the next job is. Fort Collins is the next job. That's
So
on the way
Crazy
to-
says he was talking earlier about a Roman horde that he found.
Ooh,
He was offered $25K and ended up with 110 at auction.
wow, nice.
So Crazy, how long did it take you from the time you found it to the time you got money? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. CP Joe killed the sheriff, and the camel toe Harris killed the deputy. She sucked him to death.
She sucked him dry. How kinky.
Yeah, I think the necklace definitely is worth contacting, a couple of the bigger auction houses. Okay, so Corda says, do whatever you can over melt. No commissions, no tax liability. There's a tax liability.
And we also want to make sure and have it certified that it's actually whatever. We're going to take it to somebody and they're going to x-ray it and do their test to make sure it's actually gold, because we don't want this shit coming back and say, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. We want a paper say, hey, this jewelry store says it's gold.
I do like the idea of a direct sale. If we took it to a jeweler, and we know, let's say it's right now, melt is $1,900, and they offered us a flat $2,000. That would be a hell of a sale. They've got the piece in their hands. There's no coming back. They can't complain about it. We got the cash. We're out the door.
We want to thank Mark for the donation, bud. Thanks for the $20.
Which Mark? I know several Marks. Which Mark is it?
I saw the word Mark. I saw the name Mark, and it may be the one that don't want to be mentioned.
Silverback. I guess the Silverback is. Okay, so we're not gonna. We didn't mean to out you there. 2 years. See, it took Cassie 2 years to sell his hoard. Oh, thank you. We had to study it, and they're right. Yeah, so
There we go. Appreciate that, bud.
as much as we, as metal detector folks, as treasure hunters, as much as we daydream about it, how awesome would that be? Just like find a massive fucking piece of gold, or
A hoard of
a
gold.
hoard of Roman coins, or a jar full of
Did-
fucking 1916 Mercury dimes.
Did Cressy find gold coins or silver coins or a mix?
Roman hoard.
What does that mean? Gold or
That
silver?
means That means a big pot full of Roman fucking coins.
Were they gold or silver though?
Yes.
Both. Nice.
It would have been mixed with everything.
Wow.
Right?
Jeez.
So he ended up selling that for $110K.
Holy
But it took him
crap.
2 years.
Oh shit.
The bigger the treasure is, the more complicated things get.
That's certainly worth the wait there, isn't
You know.
it? You got to pay taxes on it.
Oh yeah. You know, I paid $3 for the sterling silver ring. If I turn around and sell
Quit
it,
bouncing it around so they can see it.
I'll turn around and I'll list it on Etsy or eBay at like,
What is it supposed to be?
$12.
Like a bee or something?
It's a butterfly.
No, that's a bee or something.
It's a fuck ever. I can turn around. I have it sold for 10,
Pole.
$12.
Is
and
it a
it'll be
bee
fine.
or a butterfly? There's a pole. I wish we could have live poles up and stuff.
There is a way. I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
But that is an easy fucking quick sale. I don't even have to necessarily test it. I can just show a picture of where it says 925 inside. And that's good enough.
not for me.
Look, this is I guarantee you this is made in China 925.
Still test it no matter what, if it says 925 or not.
Yeah, 925 is the worst for fakes.
If you don't see no red in that test, back off. Just like remember the dragon?
Oh, what? The dragon was a whole other thing.
The dragon
What
was
did we end up getting paid for the dragon?
a couple hundred,
We got more than a couple hundred out of it.
300 or 400, couple hundred.
But we had several pieces of it, and they each sold for like 200 or 300.
Yeah,
What was it?
a platter and a shaker of some sorts.
Okay, so we had this very old
Chinese imports.
Chinese imports. It was Chinese import silver. What era?
10s, 20s. It had chop marks on it.
Right,
From
so-
import marks.
And Chinese
Chop marks.
the chop marks for the import of all Chinese silver, 1910s, 1920s, big shaker and a platter that went with this. In fact, after we bought it, do you remember the manager of the store came out in the parking lot and says they weren't supposed to sell that to you.
It's sold. We're leaving.
Seriously, after we bought these 2 pieces, I think we paid like $5 each for them.
Here's a story about the shaker. Some other dude was holding the shaker. He was in line. He was contemplating the shaker. He's like, I don't know if I want to get this or not. And I was definitely eyeballing that fucking shaker because it was fucking awesome. It had the embossed dragon and the whiskers and everything.
Right, so we're talking about a big silver jug,
A cocktail shaker.
a cocktail shaker, and it was all the way around.
The dragon was embossed around. It had like
Yes.
3D whiskers and all that.
And it was very detailed, very fucking weird.
And the dude was like, he turned it around. And he thought it was plated, so I was just gonna put it back. And I went over there and I grabbed that shit off the shelf like it was fucking hot shit, which it was. And I fucking flipped it around and it said $8.50 on the fucking bottom.
But Jim foiled it by not doing the math. So the cocktail shaker I think went for like 400, and the matching platter went for like 300. But I mean, it took some time to prove.
Proof? No, it didn't. There was a bunch of them on there like the exact same chop marks. Not a bunch, but a
Look
several.
up Roman licking dog to hoard of broken Roman bronze artifacts. Nice. Red, if you're Jim, find a hoard of historical coins. Do not post a video about it.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. What are you drinking? I'm drinking Mountain Dew and Steel Reserve.
And I'm drinking what? Colorado Kool-Aid. Delish.
All right, so the necklace, very questionable as to whether or not we should have even posted a video about it. Because there's a possibility that it's from someone famous. We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And if you follow the population back through time, at the time that necklace would have been worn, there just weren't that many people here. So there's a limited pool of people who could have owned that, assuming, of course, that it's been in Cheyenne for the last 100 years.
How would you prove that, though?
How would you prove that? But
Absolutely can't.
as you get down to that funnel, there's a very limited number of people who could own that. And that could cause problems. Original owners, descendants could come back.
Fuck them. They have no rights over that shit.
Right.
Just,
Oh, we didn't mean to donate that.
oh, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah. So,
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
but
Ta.
if I found a cache of coins worth 110,000,
I'd be worried about that.
there's just going to be like a really long silent spell on this channel.
It's the ghost from the ambulance that wore it.
Yeah. It is how you lose your finds.
Well, we're trying to get up money and to go to
Stanley.
the Stanley tomorrow.
I want to
Get
go.
up gas money. Right now, we got screwed over on jobs. Trying to explain.
I know. I want to get to the end of that tunnel, and you're going with me. I gotta pee.
You've always got to pee. Now, if you go smoke, take them out there with you and let them see the.
See what? Dark out there.
It's dark out there. Ugh. You're fine posting about the necklace. You have proof of the chain of custody. And the video only helps to prove that you purchased it legitimately. Yep, that's right, JW. Jim, I know about the necklace. You should melt it down into a ring. Is that where they filmed The Shining? Yes, it is. It's at the Stanley Hotel in Eads Park, Colorado. That's where we're whatever. That's where we're trying to get to tomorrow. We're trying to get gas money to get there. If the job hadn't fell through, we could have be cruising down that way. We would have been cruising that way tomorrow because the jobs would have been over tomorrow.
No, it would have been over. I would have had tomorrow off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my job here in Cheyenne, the one I wanted, fell through because it was the remodel of not the remodel, but the setting up of the brand new Dollar General.
The building didn't even look like a Dollar General.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking doctor's office. I've never seen a Dollar General that looked this fucking weird.
It was right there beside this really rich retirement home too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why.
I don't know. But this is something that I have a lot of experience in. I have the construction experience. I have the retail experience. So it's a good fit. Anyways, I was reading comments. I apologize. So we get there. And the way it works with my company is there is an outside, it's not even an outside company. I don't know how to explain it. I eventually, through the tiers of corporate mayhem, work for a company called True Blue. True Blue owns quite a number of different companies. So one of those companies, I believe, is Drive Time. I'm pretty sure it's Drive Time. So Drive Time.
Is that like cars or something?
No.
Drive Time is cars.
No, it's construction.
Oh.
So Drive Time, they have a permanent full-time crew that travels to set up stores. So when Drive Time gets to a new store, they will bring in other people ready, labor ready, some other companies, to make sure that there's enough people to actually work. And then they decide who they want to keep, if they need to keep anybody. So I'm on this end. I'm working for this company.
Very funny, real funny.
Working for this company. Working for the other company. It's very fucked. But anyway, so we get there. The whole crew's there. Drive Time's there. People Ready's there, including Brandon, who in one pocket has a jar of peanut butter and in the other pocket has a sandwich.
No, he did
He
not.
did.
He had a jar of peanut butter in the one pocket and then the bread
No,
to make
no.
the sandwich
He
later.
straight up had he had a sandwich in the other pocket.
So what bread?
No, it was a bread sandwich with like meat and shit in it.
Meat and shit in it. Not refrigerated?
Yeah, Brandon looked pretty fucking homeless. So he had like, you know, he had his fucking jar of peanut butter. He was cool. We wandered around for a while. And then
Are you
this company, this crew said, fuck this. The store's not ready to work. We can't do anything. So the whole job got canceled. So does this mean Jim is banned from temp service in 2 states now? No, it does not.
Just one.
Just one.
Here, pick it up a little bit and I'll put this under it.
Actually, this, I got a better idea. This goes back. So it's not that
There
I'm
you go.
banned in a state. I'm banned in a city.
He's banned in Rapid
I'm
City.
banned in one city. And I've talked back and forth with my company about this job cancellation quite a few times. So we're all on the same page. They're not mad at me. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm like, if the job goes, it's going. Call me. I'm flexible. We'll work. So they're fine with that. I'm not banned from another state.
You're so fucking banned.
I'm banned from working in Rapid.
You're so fucking banned.
Still in good standing here, but the next job's in Fort Collins.
Yep. That's down towards the Stanley, too.
Yeah, so I will be working for a different company, but that
So we go.
starts in 7 days.
So from here, we go straight south to Fort Collins. And then to get to the Stanley, you turn a hard right over the Rockies. Now, the ambulance...
She's obsessed with getting to the Stanley. She doesn't understand. It's the middle of November.
The fucking weather is
In Vail.
phenomenal there.
In Vail.
The weather is 50-some degrees in Vail.
You don't know where Vail is.
It's not in Vail. It's not in Vail.
Gotta go through there.
So? It's been in the 70s the last couple of days.
Okay, I don't have...
What's the movie start out? That's how the movie starts out.
So, I don't have a huge amount of experience with Vail and Breckenridge and all that. The one time I did go there, we're like,
You know what?
let's go to a pizza. We went to a Pizza Hut. So, snow, red roof, swear to God, snow, red roof, pull in the parking lot, level with the roof. They had steps carved through the snow.
To get down to the
To
pizza.
get down to...
Holy fuck, how long ago was that?
That was in Vail.
I know, how? I mean, how long ago?
It was at Fort Stanley that Wyatt Earp gave Aunt Agnes the necklace. Is there a giraffe zoo where you guys are?
A giraffe shoe? I don't know if it's giraffe.
A giraffe zoo?
That would be fucking awesome.
I haven't seen anything about that.
We haven't really looked around for tourist attractions here because
All I've seen is like the giant
museum,
boots.
the giant boots,
Yeah, they have like giant boots everywhere.
and the Wrangler.
It's not just that she's determined to go to the Stanley. She's determined to go to the Grand Canyon. She's determined to go to the Alamo. And where else?
Alamo. I haven't said shit about the Alamo, but the Stanley and the Grand Canyon is one of my 2 bucket list places.
All
The
right.
Stanley, where The Shining was filmed.
So, I want you
Where
to
Stanley
can you do me a
Kubrick-
favor and put up 2 links. Put up my Gmail address.
Where Stanley Kubrick drove Shelley
If
the
somebody
Ball
wants to
crazy.
buy like one of the junk pieces, they're not junk
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
pieces.
They're junk.
You know, they're good pieces. This one,
Shit.
where's the other one? I have more pieces in my pocket, I think.
All right, your email, you said?
Yeah. This is a good one. This is WCCW. Yeah, right.
Don't take Ozzy with you. Ozzy pissing on the Alamo. Ozzy tried to go back to the Alamo, and they denied him.
Nope.
Yes, they did.
So, I
We
saw
saw it.
an interview. Ozzy goes into the sheriff's department and wants to get a copy of his record for what happened that night. And yes, he was busted. They pulled it up. He was busted for urinating in public. However, it was
Not on the
not
Alamo.
on the Alamo.
Is that correct?
Adventures with Jim 2012. Okay, so if you want to help us out, give me an email, and maybe we'll send you an invoice if you want one of these little weird pieces. That's a horse. It's a 925.
That's sterling.
That's a sterling horse pendant.
That's on eBay. You're a dork. That's on eBay. That's
Yeah.
on it. Okay.
I don't know what the final price would be on this one because it is fucking ancient. The paste stones are actually in good condition.
Have you ever seen the Alamo's basement? That's got to be a joke of
The
some sort.
patina is incredible. The Alamo's basement?
That's a joke. I've heard that joke somewhere before.
So,
So right now we can't sell the necklace because we need to have it certified. That is actually
unless you want to pay us $3,000 for the necklace.
but it's not certified.
But if somebody wants to send us $3,000, we'd let that happen.
I suppose.
I think y'all struggling by day to day just like we are. And I love all you guys that help us out.
That's where I heard it from. Pee-wee's Great Adventure. I knew it.
Someone walk to the fridge and get me a beer.
I'd get that fella a beer. We still got one more Coors Kool-Aid in there. Big tall boy.
What is in the Alamo's basement?
I don't remember what the joke is on the Pee Wee Herman's Great Adventure, Big Adventure. You know, when somebody steals his bicycle, he goes looking across the country looking for it.
I've never actually seen the movie.
Oh, you missed
I
out.
have legit. I
You
have not
missed
seen the
out.
movie.
You missed out. It's an awesome fucking movie.
There were no spaceships and no naked tits, so I'm out.
The world isn't always about spaceships and naked tits.
Did you know?
I probably did.
Weird fact. Your least favorite sci-fi of all time. She already knows where I'm going with this. There are tits in Stargate.
Who, Amanda's?
Nope.
A goyle? What are those, goyles? Aggles? Who the fuck are they? Agoos?
So in the first episode, not the movie, in the first episode, the Goa'uld come through the gate, which is being mothballed at Cheyenne Mountain, take prisoners, including a blonde female U.S. military person.
Okay. Why was she bearing tits?
So they disrobed her so that she could be made into a host. And yes, full tits and partial bush.
Bushy.
In Stargate.
That
Why
can't
do you
be
think I love that
television.
show? No, that was the opening show. That was the...
On TV.
I don't know that...
I don't think that was... They probably edited it for
It got
whatever.
edited for TV,
I
but the
guarantee you
original opening season of Stargate 1.
Jim, did you know a cow had 8 tits?
Right, so Daniel's
Isn't that
wife
crazy?
shows a little bit of tit. And there was...
Is it side boob?
I think it was a little side boob.
Side boob.
Gotta go, guys. It's 1:35. Hey, Crazy Cressy, thanks for showing up. And yeah, you understand. The problem is, the bigger the treasure, the more problems you've got. So why the fuck do we do this?
It's not a Roman horde, but still, it's decent.
Silver says, I like boobs. Yeah, me too.
I like boobs.
And Red's got giant ones. But yeah,
And you like molested my boobs. Oh.
when you see the
Cheers.
unedited,
See you later, Cord.
like,
Leave it up.
so there was the original Stargate movie, but then they had a like 90-minute or whatever special for the first episode of Stargate, the TV show. and it's got tits and partial bush.
I'd go with Red Dwarf over Stargate any fucking day.
I don't know. I mean,
Prove me wrong.
Red Dwarf got stupid.
I also like Lex.
PC Rage. I finally got permission from the city to hit up the parks. My eye got injured and I couldn't go out. You were playing with BB guns, weren't you?
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
And you know, PC Rage is awesome. I hope you're still posting videos.
That's the dude that sent you the
Yeah, because he sent me
the Lappy, right?
Yeah, he sent me an old
Dale.
He sent me an old Dell,
Nice.
which is up and running.
Yeah.
And I even doubled up my batteries.
You're always doubling up those batteries, aren't you? You can't hardly see me.
I know, right?
I'm short. That's okay. Just leave it alone.
And it is super fucking useful
Here I am.
to edit videos now. I was trying to edit videos on the phone, and it would take me a day. Not just in processing time.
You got the GIMP on there?
I have GIMP on my phone, believe it or not. But when it would...
That'd be a difficult task to do.
I know, right? But I also have the mouse.
And Kden, the video editor?
No, I don't have Kden on the phone. But
Well, how do you know on your laptop, Kden?
Yeah, I have Kden on
That's
Windows.
the video editor.
So what would happen is my phone would get 3/4 of the way done and say, I'm out.
I know. That shit'll crash. Hey, that Kden used to crash my computer because
So if you ever need a video editor, Windows Movie Maker blows. Everything else is expensive unless you're running Linux. Cinelera, if you can manage to install it and all the codices, magnificent piece of hardware or software. It is absolutely outstanding.
Are you still raving about Pearl?
Very difficult to install.
Oh, excuse me.
You have to build it from source. You have to backlog. You have to rebuild the library history. I mean, it's bad.
It's super bad.
One of the most easy to install, versatile, and useful video editors is Kden Live.
Which only used to be for...
It only used to be for Linux. There is a Windows port now.
Linux!
Now, there is a serious fucking flaw in Kden. It doesn't autosave. Which means...
That's not a flaw. That's the way of one. I don't know that any...
Cinelera autosaves.
I don't know any other one that does.
Yeah, other Linux video editors autosave. You have to, about every 2 or 3 edits, save your file.
Don't forget the ghost of Large Marge.
Hey, Chris Haggerty, what's up?
Who sent you?
Just got here.
Tell Large Marge sent you.
Avoid the cousin shot. It will kill you.
We plan to.
Had to look because, well, boobs is full frontal.
Hey, what's up, Jim? What's up, Red? Just got here. What's up, Chris? We're trying to get up some funds to go to the Stanley tomorrow since we got screwed over in jobs.
Well, I'm still hunting for jobs. There still might be something else that comes up.
Well, you had a job, but then it wasn't a temporary company. It was the other company that screwed you over.
It was Dollar General.
Dollar General that fucking screwed him over, and now we don't have any fucking money.
Basically, I work on the very tail end of these Family Dollar, Dollar General, and Lowe's, where I do either complete store remodels or I do new builds of their shelving and fixtures. And we'll go in and set up all of the shelves, the registers, the cigarettes, everything.
The pink pearl.
Right? So we walk into this Dollar General.
Kinky.
It's not ready. It's a month behind schedule.
They're still fucking building this goddamn thing.
Yeah. That store is a month behind construction.
It was part of the snowstorms and shit.
No, it's shortages. They can't get people to work. They can't get materials. So the store's a month behind in construction. There's no fucking way we can start doing what we do. So my 2-week job, my 2-week gig, which would have been fine, gone.
Yep.
So I do have another gig lined up. It doesn't start for 7 days. That's a problem. But it's in Fort Collins.
You better. We gotta have gas to get there.
So, this is going to take a really fucking long time to sell.
After we get it certified,
So
to
it
make
has-
sure it's completely solid gold and not gold filled.
Right, it has to be authenticated.
Even though we had an acid test that says otherwise. I mean, it's good.
Tales of the
for
Golden
treasure.
Monkey. Do you remember that show? TV
Nope.
show?
I've heard of that one.
It was in that.
Is that the one where the monkey closes his paw after 5 wishes?
It was in that era of Jewel of the Nile.
No,
Never mind.
that's before my time.
No.
See, you're old.
No.
What year was it?
I don't fucking remember. It
Is it before the year I was born? Probably.
was in the 80s.
No, I was around in the 80s. So I don't remember that. I was just a little kid, though. A baby.
No, because there was Indiana Jones, there was Jewel of the Nile, there was
Jewel of the Nile? Are you talking about the...
Alan Quatermain.
Wait a minute.
Alan Quatermain.
Jewel of the Nile. Are you talking about the one with, what's his face in it? Douglas? Michael
Yeah,
Douglas?
Michael Douglas.
Oh, that's not called Jewel of the Nile.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think that's what it's called.
What is it called, folks? Michael Douglas slides down the hill, ends up in between her legs.
I know the movie, but I don't think it's called.
It's
Is it
Jewel
called
of the Nile.
Jewel of the Nile? It
Jewel of the
doesn't
Nile.
sound like the movie name.
She's going to look it up. She has
got
to
to.
prove me wrong at all costs. So, go
You do
ahead.
not. It just doesn't sound right. Maybe it is.
Romancing the
I
Stone.
told you. Jeez. Why's he always got to be?
There's two.
Mean
Romancing
to
the
me.
Stone.
I don't know no Jewel of the Nile. Now, Romancing the Stone is with Michael Douglas and Catherine.
You know what Jewel of the Nile is?
It sounds familiar.
It's a slot machine.
Oh.
Yes, Romancing the Stone.
Yeah, he cuts her pumps off to make flats.
Pussycats Meow. So, but there was this whole generation where that was the thing. So you
I
had
remember
Alan
that.
Quatermain, you had Romancing the Stone, you had Indy, the
Definitely
Monkey's
Indy.
Paw.
I don't remember the movie.
So that was
Monkey's
like,
Paws
so
of
there was a short
Wishes.
period of the time where this adventure story was very popular.
Yeah, I love Romancing the Stone. Cartagena.
Jewel of the Nile is a sequel to Romancing the Stone. Ha! I'm still right.
Nuh-uh. You said where he slides down the hill and went betwixt her legs.
Yeah,
that
that-
was Romancing the Stone,
Yeah.
not Jewel in the Nile.
So I got the wrong scene in the wrong sequel.
And they had the map that led throughout the desert. The dude led him to his 4x4 that went traveling through it. I don't know.
But how about that recent one that just came out? The fake indie, the librarian.
I don't know what that is.
No, you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's like
That's not
3
recently.
of them.
That's not recently. That's
The
been out
Librarian.
that's been out quite a while.
Like 5-10 years.
But it's a decent film, actually. It's
Really?
a decent film.
No,
It's a decent film.
it's called Bromancing the Wood.
How cute.
I will tell you this.
Hey,
as
you
a
don't want to
completely-
talk about wood weeders over here.
as a completely just off the wall, not connected to anything topic. And when I worked for a driver for Ashley Furniture, we had a furniture line called the Bromance series.
Not gay at all.
Not gay at all,
It's so not
but oh my dear God, it was fucking heavy. We are talking about a king sleeper couch with heavy log frame.
Oi.
It took 3 of us to pick this motherfucker up. And we were doing like 400-pound tables with 2 people. It took 3 of us to pick this motherfucker up. And it was, oh my God, it was so ugly. Heavy log frame with the red, Indian geometric pattern covers. It was hideous. And like $8,000.
I just can't get over the tree thing.
See, I'm on my phone. I wish I could post that picture. I have a picture of a plastic fucking tree.
With lights in it.
It lights up. So this tree is like 6 feet tall. impossible to fucking strap into the truck. We drove it around all fucking day.
This fucking
tree.
$2,000 tree.
I have a picture of the bill. $2,300.
And the leaves are coming off because
For
it's
this
plastic
6-foot
shit.
fucking plastic tree that went to.
It looked like shit.
It went to an apartment. Like, if you're living in this apartment and you're buying a $2,300 fucking plastic tree, maybe like you're not really got things in the right order.
Well, the joke was, he told me, the joke is, when they tried to deliver the tree to the apartment, the whole landing was full of dog shit. He had to step between to get to not step in dog shit.
Hey,
right?
the D-Man.
So the joke I made was, they bought the tree for the dog.
Okay.
The tree is for the dog.
Crypt Keeper. Hey, I haven't heard you guys. I haven't heard you in a long time. Anyway, so when I go to deliver
Nice to see you too.
this $2,000 fucking plastic tree, I got to go up the stairs to an apartment. And the second floor landing, and this isn't like hallways, okay? So there is a single stairway that goes up.
It's like two.
On each landing, there's 2 apartments. Okay, so each landing, there's 2 apartments. Go up to the second floor, and that landing is covered in dog shit. I'm like, how do you still live here? Why haven't they thrown you out? And this was the apartment that bought the $2,000 plastic tree.
Beyond reason.
Beyond sanity. So the Crypt Keeper loves our videos. Well, my videos suck. I have an awesome video coming up. A little bit of urbex going on here. We found some fucking amazing stuff.
Is it like big spiders in there?
No, actually, I didn't see any spiders. No, that's not true. I did see one spider web.
Well, maybe that one tunnel we did that had gigantic fucking spiders in it.
So if you saw
nice.
my teaser video today, where it says, sorry, I just had an organism. One of my absolutely favorite pieces of graffiti of all fucking time. There's more. There's a lot more. And it is spectacular.
JW says he wants to see more urbex videos. I would like to do urbex. I fucking love urbex.
You did not come with me today.
I was busy listing stuff.
What is the best thing you have ever found?
Ever found?
Well, I did find, my boys. What? You receive 52 cents. Who said 52 cents?
I don't care, but hey, thanks, Dennis.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I mean, literally, thank you. I'm not offended. The D-Man. Yeah, look, I can't get monetized or sponsored on making videos. So anything you guys send absolutely helps us spend the time.
There is no certain amount you send us without. We don't care.
So I'm not even fucking worried about it. I appreciate you. So what? No. It'll be fine. Don't say it. It'll be fine. Just let it go.
Jeez.
So I would like to spend a lot more time making videos, but I am constantly stressed about money because I'm supposed to be working. I mean, like this is dirt from an asphalt factory last week. Well, it's Sunday, so it's this week. So yeah, this I'm gonna have to let this asphalt actually grow out. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's asphalt.
Yeah. The asphalt job wasn't actually that bad.
It was spraying.
So JW says he'll send a donation if Red puts her hair in a ponytail and models the necklace. Suddenly, this is turning into OnlyFans.
Red doesn't like to put her hair in a
Anybody
ponytail.
want to see my feet?
Yeah, let's look at his feet.
Anyways, I have got to get a fucking cigarette.
I know.
So you entertain the crowd. So get the.
Just take them out there with you,
There's nothing.
so I can go pee.
Why do I have to take them outside so you can go in there and close the door?
Because
and go pee?
there'll be dead air if I.
Then take them and go pee.
I'm not taking him in there to go pee. I'm not you. I'm a girl.
But it's just your head. So how long have you been metal detecting?
Since I was 22, 23.
So like a week. That doesn't tell them anything.
It does.
So you can't figure out that from then to now is like 15 years.
Let's see. I hate calculating.
Show us the outside. Fine. Apparently, Red needs privacy to pee, even though her
23
carpet
years.
wouldn't be on camera.
Would you stop?
It would just be a dribble.
Mine's never a dribble. That's a fountain.
Falling down a mountain like a fountain.
Say again?
Falling down a mountain like a fountain of something.
The fuck are you talking about?
All right. So apparently we're going for a walk. I can't turn the camera, can I?
You can. Right there, I think.
How do I turn the camera?
Here.
I think that'll do.
What?
Well, let me get up there and all. All right, so this is a Walmart parking lot. Well, that's not going to work. We're going to do it this way. What? Oh, God. I really done fucked it up now. Okay, there we go. Huh. Well, I don't need any of that. I don't know how to turn the camera, so fine. We'll just walk around. She has a PT Cruiser. Ugh. Sorry about your luck, bro. Road trip into Walmart. That's not a bad idea. I mean, but this is at New Year's Eve. That was a very long time ago I shot that video. If you remember that video of me going to Walmart on New Year's Eve, you're fucked. Oh. Yeah, she wants me to go outside so she can pee, so let's go and harass her while she's peeing. This would be over here. She's going to be over here. Alright, I guess she's not answering. We have an interstate. I know everyone's super excited about this. However, let me see the comments. See, that was GHP converted to US dollars. Wait, what? There's not a lot of RVs in here tonight. However, there have been. Oh boy. I think I just done lost my signal. Alright, this is not good. Am I still live? Okay, there we go. So I think what happened was a bit of an EMP. I was leaning on the hood when she started the engine to charge the house batteries so that we could have lights. You're like, well, you standing in the middle of Walmart parking lot talking to a camera. Ah, alright. My phone has crashed again. I think that might be all for tonight's show. Let's go see if we find Red for at least a couple of frames. Alright, are you done peeing?
Yes.
Alright, phone has crashed. So I promised everybody like one more frame of you.
What? Did you stop? So what happened?
I don't know.
Of course.
No, when you started the truck, my phone like totally freaked out.
He got nothing to do with it.
And now my phone's backwards. Push it.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Weird.
My phone.
What did you do to it? Wait.
All right.
Not ready.
She's not ready. Here's some of the cool stuff. Super cool stuff. Super cool stuff.
Here we go. Hold on.
Are you ready?
Almost. How do I scoot this thing?
All right, JW, just hang on. All good, but can't see you because the camera flipped. Like, I don't know why.
What? Oh.
And we're waiting for Red to get ready. So we're looking at our crap and our Coors, and I'm fucking out of beer.
You aren't out of beer.
That's not fair.
How does
All
it look? Show me in my ponytail. I got some hair. I can't pull.
Oh, you wanted to show the ponytail. There you go. That's not a ponytail.
Yes, it is. What's a ponytail?
All right, roll around again. Turn
Huh?
around again. That's a very meaty ponytail.
I usually don't wear ponytails.
Do you want me to put a ponytail in your hair?
No. Stuff is hard to get out of my hair. It'll pull half my hair
I
out.
know stuff is hard to get out of your hair. JW says, nice. I have no idea what has happened to my phone that it got flipped.
You're always
Oh, there it is.
fucking something up.
There it is. All right, so it's the one, you actually have to hit the camera. So the icon to flip the phone is right here behind the camera.
Where's it at?
Right here, right behind the hole for the camera.
Weird.
That icon right there is the button to flip it.
Ponytail.
All right, I got a tinkle.
Again.
Again.
All right, I'm putting my hair out of this ponytail. It's just so weird with it. Sorry.
All right, JW, you got the links.
I've never been a hair up type of chick.
No, you are. As chicks go, you've got like way more hair than any other chick I've met.
JW said it's $5. Thank you, JW. Now I feel like a prostitute with hair. Hey, I'll wear your hair like this. Ooh, kinky.
Hey, there will be no having organisms in this RV.
Oh. Holy fuck.
Yeah, see, I have.
What'd you.
What?
I know I'm probably gonna knock the fucking camera off. I'm pretty mad about stuff. There we go. Come on, dude.
All right, so I have 2 more videos, and they're both long videos. Lots of fucking
See, we lost
content.
lots of fucking viewers.
Lots of fucking content. But my videos tend to spike over a 2 or 3 day period. I can shoot video faster than people can watch it.
Jeez.
So what will happen was, if I post daily videos, it will destroy the previous video by posting them too close together. Everyone loves new content, but if I post them too close together, nobody sees the previous videos. So I have to delay out. What? We're doing like a 70s? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
You want it like that or pulled down?
Oh, no, I got to do the Richard Simmons.
Let me fix that.
Do have a skirt. We can go get a skirt. There we go.
What happened to your wig? You was going to wear it on
No
Halloween.
idea. I have no idea. I still haven't found it. It's in the ambulance somewhere.
We lost all our viewers. There's like, I ain't watching this shit. Bye.
Right?
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, girl.
Who wants to see a Walmart parking lot?
Who wants the CVP?
There'd be a lot of people who want that.
No comment. Even I don't want a CBP. You like CBP.
Oh, yeah. You need earrings now. I have like 2 holes in this side, 1 hole in this side, but they've all half grown over and got like hard pieces inside.
You can go to Walmart. They put your new holes through, put studs in.
I'm not going to Walmart to have my ears pierced again. No, I want somebody, because these, I have old holes, I have scar tissue, I have hard places. I want somebody who can actually do it right.
You go to a piercing place. They can also pierce your dick.
Now, Jim's needs roller skates around the parking lot. I would fall on my ass.
I used to love the fucking roller. We used to go to the roller rink and just roll around.
Yeah, but I don't have the airbags up front that you do.
Or in the back. You got the caboose for it too.
Or in the back, yeah.
You got a pretty good caboose, so.
So anyways, I guess we're doing the Stanley tomorrow.
I don't know if we are or not.
Why?
We ain't got gas money to get there.
What is it? If we're taking both trucks, it's $120.
What about just the body?
If we take your truck, let me think. Let's go with that.
JW said it'd be $30. Didn't JW?
It'll be 48.
$48?
Yeah, $48. Just to drive the RV up there and back. Assuming you don't lose massive gas mileage going up that
Uphill.
fucking mountain.
Well, I got a little bit more power than the ambulance has.
Not anymore.
I guarantee you I still have more power than you have.
Oh, I don't think you do.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm fuel injected.
When the ambulance kicked over into passing gear
Was it
finally,
roaring? I want to see him. I want to be proud of old Clyde, see him like, instead of going.
instead of going
'Cause I usually have to-
putt, he went.
Because I usually have to get behind him and turn my caution zone because he's going so slow.
Yeah, but oh my God. Anybody ever read On the Road by Jack Kerouac? Have you ever read On the Road by Jack Kerouac?
I know who Jack Kerouac is.
So they used to go up to places like Idaho Springs, which I love Idaho Springs. And the fun part is, there is a certain point between Idaho Springs and Denver when you can put the car in neutral and turn it off.
Why would you do that?
Because it's all fucking downhill for the like next 40 miles.
Oh, yeah. Well, why would you turn your car off? With that fucking transmission up?
No, because it's in neutral.
Well, so you can't tow the RV here at neutral. You got to take the thing
Right. So
out.
the RVs, they would
You can't do that.
they would overheat the transmissions, but in those days they were driving much more primitive vehicles. And yeah, they would put the car in neutral and just coast all the way into Denver.
What did he like, a beatnik or something?
Yeah, Jack Kerouac was
Yeah.
the beatnik generation.
Cool, Daddy, oh, cool.
And that's the shit I grew up reading. That my original travels when I was
loud lizards.
when I left high school, I had a copy of On the Road, and in the cover pages and in the back pages were notes of all the places and dates and times of all the places I went.
There was keep a record.
There was a whole record of that adventure.
What happened to it?
It's gone.
Oh.
Over the years, I've lost a lot of stuff. It was in a very special box, in a very special case, with a couple of other books. One of those being a first edition Jules Verne. I had a first edition Jules Verne.
Nice.
And this and my copy of On the Road were destroyed.
In Stubby?
Mm-mm. It didn't make it that long.
How did it get destroyed?
Had a lot to do with Stepwife 5 for my dad, or Stepmom 5. She destroyed a lot of shit.
From your dad?
Yeah, Stepmom 5.
Why did she fuck your shit up?
She fucked everything up.
Oh, I'm still wearing the necklace.
Yeah. It's a good looking necklace.
It'll look really good with a long sleeve shirt.
JW had leather bound Hitchhiker's Guide.
Is your guide to the universe, to the galaxy?
To the galaxy. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Now I read all that shit. Yeah, once upon a time I used to read like books and shit. I've tried. I cannot sit down and read a book right now.
You're fucking lucky you were able to read a book. I can't do that at all.
You can always read books.
No.
Really?
I've got too bad of ADHD to sit down and read. When I was a kid, I could do it because I was on Ritalin, and it was fine. Now I cannot do that.
Well, we just need to, get you some more injections. Well, I want to take you down into the Hell Tunnel. The Welcome to Hell Tunnel.
Hey, we'll go to the fucking Hell Tunnel. Let me see what the weather is for the.
No, we gotta do Stanley tomorrow because that's the last day.
Shit. The last nice day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Eads Park tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah, Sunday.
60 degrees.
Then you're back down to the 50s, 35s at night.
And 33 is the high there.
Yeah, so we have to do the Stanley tomorrow.
But
we may not make it back up to Cheyenne.
We're thinking about doing a live show from Stanley and doing the tour. Because they got a ghost tour that goes throughout the hotel. It's like $16 or $17 per person. Which is so fucking worth it. Because it's the hotel the fucking Shining was fucking filmed in.
$16 a person.
Actually, JW, I like insect books and like
books of pictures.
Haha. Ow.
No, seriously though, she likes books of information about bugs.
About insects.
And you've lost. I bought you some, and you lost.
I've still got it here.
Somewhere.
I saw it. It may be in the storage stuff.
A live stream from the Stanley would be awesome. That's what we're trying to get to. But
hopefully
we cannot promise there's enough signal up there
exactly
to do it.
But if there is, we'll definitely take a phone video. We'll take it with my.
Right, we'll definitely do videos. Phone. But we are going to attempt live stream from the Stanley. But that entirely depends on if we can even get cell signal. Because when we go out in the Black Hills, there's no fucking signal. How bad is it going to be in Estes Park? I don't know. And like I said, we wanted to do it.
Well, highs in the 50
Halloween,
ain't too
but-
bad, right?
No, if we have to come back to Cheyenne, then we will
We're gonna
do
have
the
to come.
tunnel.
Okay.
I understand. Don't worry about all that. I understand what you're talking about.
The
Don't worry
mountains.
about all that.
Okay. The mountains.
I'm not worried about the mountains right now. I tell you what I
You
am worried
realize the
about.
RV still has problems too, right?
Tell you what I am worried about. So, how do I explain this? On the ambulance, on most carbureted vehicles, in fact, probably most vehicles before 2000 or 2010, so there's a big spring that pushes this cable that is connected to your gas pedal. It pushes it back. Because the housing of the casing has broken, and I've had to remove some more of it, now the spring gets really kinked up. If this spring fails,
Beefy.
if this spring fails, the ambulance will run out of control.
What? So why the fuck you want to
So
go?
this spring, this one piece, this big, you have no idea how much relies on it. Because when you let off the gas, this spring pushes the valve to reduce the amount of gasoline. If this spring fails, push on the gas, brake, let off the gas, nothing's going to happen. The ambulance will simply keep driving.
Once you put even if you put on the brakes, it won't stop.
Oh, it'll stop. Well, so now you have the brakes and the gas on at the same time.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Put
Actually,
that emergency brake on.
no,
If it works.
that doesn't work. You just
Your
throw
emergency brake doesn't work.
No, you just throw it in neutral. But what I'm saying is, this one spring is super fucking critical. If it breaks, when you let off the gas will still be full on.
That's scary.
That's terrifying. So yeah, I do have to get in there. I don't even know how. Have you ever gone to AutoZone and you're like, I need this part, and they're like, what model year? And I'm like, it's not a model year. I need, a 22-inch windshield wiper. Is that a Ford or a Chevy? It's a 22-inch windshield wiper. Right? I don't even know the words to describe the part I need to AutoZone.
It's a fucking spring, motherfucker.
It's a spring. It's not even. No, I don't even need a spring. I would like to replace it. Kevin Mintonik, notorious hacker in the 90s. You would probably enjoy his book, Ghost in the Wires.
Ghost in the Wires.
The Phone Freakers.
Ghost in the Wires.
Yeah.
That sounds oddly familiar.
Ghost in the Wires, about phone freakers.
I don't know what a phone freaker is, but there's probably another term that I would understand.
There were hackers before there was an internet.
They were hacking phone lines?
Yeah.
Oh, and calling people or something?
Hacking free long distance. Hacking into places they're not supposed to go, like the Pentagon.
Oi.
Before there was a World Wide Web. The Pentagon had been hacked before there was an internet.
More power to them.
Yeah, the phone freaks. That was an interesting time.
Were you a phone freak?
No, of course I wasn't. That would be illegal.
That would be so fucking illegal. You can't do that.
Show a pic of the throttle return spring. So the ambulance, let me go a little deeper. When I go to AutoZone to buy belts for my power steering, the ambulance has been modified so many times and have run through so many experiments. I have finally found a particular model number belt And when I go to AutoZone, I put it on the counter and I go, I need 2 of these. Is it a Ford or a Chevy? I need 2 of these. Do you see this part number right here? I need 2 of those.
Yeah, you don't have to look up the part number. Here it is. The belt.
What year is that for?
What?
Does it have air conditioning or not? Is it power brakes and 4-wheel disc?
Has it got 4 wheels on the vehicle, or has it got 1 wheel? Is it a motorcycle?
No. I need this part number. I need this part number. I don't know how to do that.
Seal your mouth.
No, that's where there's a flaw in the screen of my phone where there's a bright spot.
You sure it's not the light here?
No, it's actually there. I've checked it because
it's right up your mouth.
Not. There's a bright spot, literally, right where my mouth is right now.
It looks like you're talking and ghosts are coming out of your mouth.
But it is a flaw in the screen of my phone after I dropped it off the cliff.
He dropped his phone off a fucking cliff.
So yeah, I have my issues with AutoZone because the ambulance has been modified heavily over the years. I need the part I need. It doesn't matter what your little computer says is supposed to go in it. It's not going to fit. Don't forget about the boxes that the phone freakers should use. Black box, blue box, cheese box. Yeah.
Cheese box? Cheese box.
We know nothing of phone freaking.
Cheese box? And there's a picture of cheese on my hand. Cheese?
Because you could literally hack.
This is the Twilight Zone.
Before there was an internet, that was we played around with that a lot. Do you remember the movie War Games?
Yep.
Okay, it was way over the top, way stupid, but it wasn't entirely wrong.
How come our comments aren't scrolling down?
I don't know.
It's a mean.
War Games was like the worst depiction of phone freaking. The worst possible depiction. But the point is, it addressed the fact that, yeah, it was a thing. It did actually exist before Pornhub.
See, you're giving yourself away because you know too much.
I know too much, yeah. So, War Games was kind of to make fun of...
Is that getting too tight on your head?
No, it's fine. Okay. It was to make fun of phone freaking. It's really all it was. To make them look ridiculous and stupid, because everybody knew the movie was ridiculous and stupid.
What's up, Bones?
Bones biodegradable. Yes,
Bones Brigade.
Bones are biodegradable. Wait, what?
Who says bones are biodegradable? Not for years and years and years and years.
Well, eventually. 300 and 1200 baud modems. Fuck so yeah. My first internet computer, I built from scratch. I bought a Gateway motherboard.
Oh no.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Blank fucking motherboard. Bought the chips, bought the memory.
Gateway motherboard.
Yeah, it was an old Gateway motherboard. So I had this computer running. It was running on a 486. So 486, got all my cards in, but there's no case, right? So there's no case. But at this time, I have children, and I'm a guitar player.
Okay. You put it in the guitar.
So wait a minute. No. This story gets way weirder than that. So I have this Gateway motherboard just sitting on my desk. It has its cards, and I actually took like a little bar and screwed the cards together so they didn't wobble. But there's no case, right? It's just all open electronics. And one of my darling little daughters finds the clipped end of a guitar string. So I had been playing guitar, and I changed the strings, and you clip off the ends so it doesn't scratch up everything else.
Right.
So there's this clipped end of a guitar string. She
Oh.
goes, "Daddy, I found one of your strings," and dropped this guitar string onto the fucking motherboard on my desk.
Oh my fucking god.
The 486 melted into the motherboard. It literally melted. You could not pry that fucker out.
Maybe you should have had it in a case or a
Maybe I
box
should
or
have had it in
something.
a case. But yes, one of my daughters dropped a guitar string on my motherboard, and that bitch melted.
What's the fucking odds, you know? Right?
Yeah, so I mean, I had like a 1200 baud modem in this thing too. You've got mail.
You do it. You've got mail. You've got mail.
But I will
You
tell
got
you,
mail, motherfuckers.
in the very early days of the internet, they were experimenting with this thing called DSL, which was literally the phone company was behind my house, right? So there was the phone company. It was half a block to the phone company, and your actual, transfer speed depended upon distance from the network hub, especially this time. So this was an experimental beta test. I hooked up with this. Everyone else is running at like 5600 baud. And we're playing online games, and I'm getting like 1.2 M. I'm getting fives, depending on the weather or whatever. I'm getting like 5 and 6, and I'm blowing up the internet. So on these online games, I could destroy these guys in between frames because they're on dial-up.
Behind. Yeah.
They're on dial-up, and I've got like 1.1 meg average.
What game were you playing on there?
Some version of the Wolfenstein game. I was doing an online Wolfenstein or Doom or whatever, because that was my thing. So I'm like God of Doom, right? I'm God of Doom. Well, everybody's on dial-up, and I've got this just insane connection direct to the hub. Except every once in a while, my connection would simply go out. Period.
What's up, Terry?
I would lose internet. Period.
Why?
And I'd call up the company and say, "What's going on? I mean,
You're using too much wattage, Fredo."
No.
What'd they say?
So they'd send out a tech, and they'd run up the pole, and they'd go, "Oh, fucking idiots," because it was twisted wire pairs. So when they would go up, try to install somebody new, they're looking for an open line that nobody's connected to. And if there isn't a signal coming over that line at that moment, they think that's an open pair. So they would swipe my pair. They go, "Oh, okay, we'll send it." The tech will go out and they'll fix it, and they will give me my connection back.
How many times do you have to do this, though?
Like 10.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because when they would go to check the different lines to see where there was signal,
This is my favorite pet.
there may or may not have been signal across my line at that moment.
Right, they stole your signal.
So they would steal my wire. There was no signal, there was a wire.
How would they physically steal your wire? Somebody'd crawl up there and say, "Hey, I'm taking your wire away."
The tech would then take it would unscrew my pairs
At the company or at the pole?
at the pole and screw them into somebody else. And then they would have to go back there and fix it, because DSL and phone lines were not different.
Oh,
Right. So but there was no 50-volt signal. Right? Phone lines had 50-volt signal.
because
DSL
the
didn't.
internet, right? Because you're not on it all the time.
Because
You gotta
DSL
go to
didn't.
work.
No, DSL didn't have a 50-volt.
That's what I'm saying. You got to go to work, and when it's not running, they say, "Well, that's an open line, or they
Right.
fucking steal it." Duh.
So I had that
They come
fight.
steal your fucking line. Fuck them
Hey,
bitches.
Terry.
What's up?
Jim was probably playing too.
Jim at the pole, or is it the mushroom? Hey, somebody
the
said they was going
mushroom.
to send us some mushrooms. It was on here last time.
Yeah, but we don't have an address right now. I have the mushroom going right here. I saw some gorgeous mushrooms today.
That looks like it
You're
hurts.
gonna have to wait for the video.
Is it one of those like weird white puffy mushrooms with the teeth on it? It's about to fall. It's about to like clip off there.
Nah, that's fine.
Watch. It looks like I can see it going.
Yeah, I'm a dork from the absolute fucking dark ages.
My favorite. I
Like-
love the dork nerd.
You know, we were always fucking around on the BBS and the bulletin boards, modem
Oh
boards.
God. Him and his fucking bulletin board. I remember that fucking bulletin board shit.
How?
I remember it.
How-
What year was it? 90s?
When were you ever on the BBS?
I remember being on there. Probably from school.
Have you ever been on Telnet?
Telnet. I don't know. Maybe.
Have you ever been on NNTP?
NNTP. Nope. But I was a Netscaper from way back.
See, oh my.
I'm a Netscaper.
She's Netscape.
That was the only browser available at school was Netscape.
She's a Netscraper.
Netscape. That's the only browser the school had was Netscape. It had to use it.
Oh. I haven't really messed around too much with the mushrooms. I've been
I've
good.
never-
I've been good. I didn't open them up and start tapping pears because that would be funny. It would be really funny. However, well, I did not actually ever do that. The one thing I did do, it was I would get,
He was still cable TV.
no, I would do worse than that.
Wait.
I would go out to the thrift stores and get cordless phones.
And what'd you do with that?
Well, it turns out if you don't plug your cordless phone into your phone line, you can turn it on and you can listen to other conversations in the neighborhood.
Da, 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 da. And what kind of conversations did you listen to? What is the highlight of the conversations you happen to hear?
I heard like a whole movie. Okay, so a couple doors down, they had same frequency I did. They got pissed off at somebody, or somebody got pissed off at them and hung up, whatever. But they simply left their phone off the hook, so I could hear everything in their house for like 2 hours because they left their phone off the hook.
Right.
Like in the
Pump
movie.
up the volume.
Pump up the volume. Yeah, so I didn't directly mess with, commercial hardware.
Are you excited about going to the Stanley tomorrow?
No, I'm not.
Why not? Because it's a drive or what?
Because it's gonna be a long drive.
Well, fuck the drive. The fucking reward at the end is worth it.
For a movie, I don't
Fucking
actually remember all the way through.
Have you ever watched The Shining? If you have not watched it, we're watching it tonight. You're fucked.
I've watched The Shining. Yes, I have. Honest. Scout's Honor. Scout's
You're a
Honor.
lot-
That's what it is. Scout's
Okay.
Honor. There it is. There it is. That's it. Scout's
How
Honor.
did it end?
They all died.
No.
Everybody died.
So
Everybody
you
died.
haven't watched it. So now you gotta watch it.
Is there a
Who was
remake?
Tony?
Is there a remake where the special effects don't suck?
I think there's a remake and it did shit. Special effect. There was no special effects in the original Shining.
So they actually killed people in the original movie.
There was no special. Not like I thought you were talking about like CGI. There's no CGI.
You'd be shocked.
1981, 80.
You'd be shocked. Um, the level that video editors will go through is absurd. We're talking about 0-pixel images or 1-pixel images.
Who was Tony?
Who?
Tony.
I don't fucking know.
You never saw it. Okay. You would definitely remember who that was. Precursor. Just like when we went to fucking Albuquerque, what did we watch? Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but we're not in Estes Park.
We're fixing to be there. We're 2 hours from it. Yay!
I'm not watching the movie.
Fine what then?
I think I actually tried to watch The Shining once, but I got bored like 20 minutes into it.
I don't know if it's not full of action. It's a boring movie.
No, I need spaceships
It's a
and tits.
psychological thriller.
Yeah, so like my every waking moment of life. Psychosis.
It's like somebody's out there in a parking lot that's like walking around in circles.
It's a helicopter.
Not that. I'll show you. I hear them scraping around right the fuck now. Yep, they're putting groceries in their car. Right there.
Oh my God, there's somebody outside right now putting
groceries in their car.
groceries in their car. I mean, we are in a Walmart parking lot, so why would somebody be putting groceries in their car? What is this? All right.
Nobody's commenting but JW. He's our fucking rock.
In the early days,
Kubrick.
did you use a
Stanley
scanner
Kubrick,
to listen
right?
to cell signals? Okay, so
The what?
by the time cell
luminous-
phones start to rise,
The
I
Illuminati
am
Easter
deeply
eggs.
into-
It's full of Illuminati Easter eggs.
right, but by the time cell phones start to come on the market, I am deeply into drugs, alcohol, whoredom, and being a musician. So I kind of left all of that digital crap behind while I went and was a rock star for a few years.
What, you was a hoe?
I was a big old hoe.
You was a
So on that, in that very
Bad
early
hoe.
days,
bad hole.
yeah, I didn't have the time or the technology to do it. However, I will tell you on my guitar amplifiers, on certain days when the wind was just right, you could hear like
When you farted?
CB and telephone calls coming through the
Amplifier?
amplifiers.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
I'm
That's
serious.
weird.
You could actually hear telephone calls coming through the amplifiers.
That's pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah, fuck Alibaba. All right, I think we're winding down. I'm tired as fuck. I got nothing left to say.
You don't?
What do you got left to say?
I
Huh?
know all the...
It's not even on camera.
Well, you've got it tipped up too far. He's molesting my girls. He needs... Would you stop? Jeez, you're a perv.
You can't win up.
You're still a big old hoe from now. The hoe never left you.
All right, so I guess we're heading out. And
I want to see a shake, not a squeeze.
well, you're off camera shaking.
Here's the girls. Ooh. Ooh, it went down like by 100%.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. What's on third?
Damn, maybe.
Real honest truth is must have been asleep for like the last hour.
Maybe. I was asleep too, so no worries. It's really fucking hot here.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. Because I can't open the window because there's a highway back here. We won't be able to hear. Or y'all won't be able to hear us.
Who's up? That's old Abbott and Costello. Was Abbott and Costello the first one to come up with that joke?
No. That's an old vaudeville joke.
Where did that joke come from?
Someone on vaudeville. I don't know who it was.
Who?
Vaudeville.
Who wrote it first? Who said it second?
Hey, I was going to look up something.
And who repeated it on third?
Field trip into the Walmart.
Actually, I think Walmart is closed. Not yet.
It's 8 o'clock.
Really?
Time change tonight.
Well, I might be screwed. Anyways.
You can have a fucking bottle of beer. How is there screwed? You realize we did start at 6 o'clock today.
I am an observer living always in the present moment now.
JW, I love people of Walmart. Holy fucking shit. That is a fucking awesome site. There's also a Facebook site too.
Yeah, I was on the lookout because the last job I had in South Dakota was at Spearfish Walmart. Right, so
Extra hour?
yeah, I worked at the Walmart in Spearfish, South Dakota. And if that doesn't sound like Nanook of the North, I don't know what the fuck does.
You know, when we go to Arizona, we'll lose our extra hour. Because they don't observe daylight savings time.
Arizona makes their own rules.
Yay, Arizona.
I'm not sure I'm sold on Arizona, though.
Well, we're going to Arizona to the Grand Canyon.
See, it's like Colorado is hardcore blue. They're going to enforce it all. New Mexico is kind of like
hardcore blue. 75 people 75 people at Walmart at a time.
What? New Mexico doesn't know which way they want to go. So they're flapping back and forth between crazy and less crazy. Arizona is also, flailing around. They don't know what the fuck to do. Your strong states, North Dakota, Montana, South Dakota, Texas, Florida.
Of course, fucking Texas. Jeez. Ooh.
Colorado is red outside of Denver and Fort Collins. Well, my next job is Fort Collins.
That's not fair how a concentrated area can control a whole fucking state like that.
So,
there's Jim camera. What's up, Jim?
Jim's like, fuck, what the fuck? Yeah, no, we are still in Wyoming. And the intent is
we're on the Wyoming and
to
Colorado
go around
border.
the north end of the mountains, through the lower passes and into Utah. I'm sorry, I'm in and out of the stream. No worries.
No problem, bud.
Jim is awesome. So the idea is to get into Utah because I've never been to Utah as an adult.
I haven't ever been to Utah ever. What about the Great Salt Lake? I want to see that.
I want to see that. Apparently it stinks.
Like what? Like fishes or pussies or what?
Yeah, it's like bad pussy.
Ew.
Cheers to Jim and Red. Let's us have a Labatt's Blue. They don't sell it here.
We're really far west. They're away from Canada. We would love old fucking Labatt's. Labatt's Blue Royale. 6%. Best fucking beer I've ever had
is in.
for 99 cents.
The thing is, when you're from the East Coast, she's from North Carolina, I left from South Carolina, and you travel weeks across the country. And because we travel slow, right? We wander.
We're turtles travelers.
And you're in Rapid City, South Dakota, thinking the West.
Hey, honey.
What?
I broke my fingernail off. Sorry.
When you look at the map,
Swally for it.
When you look at the map, Rapid City, South Dakota ain't fucking halfway there. That's how goddamn big this country is. Rapid City, South Dakota is not the West. It's the Midwest. Oh. And that's the crazy part about how fucking big America is. You have no way to envision it until you drive it. Hey, MYK got his first 4 inches of snow.
Jeez.
As opposed to like the 2 blizzards we've already been through.
It's kind of fucking creepy.
Red, remember to roll the clock back an hour tonight. I'm hoping that she remembers to, fiddle with the cock tonight. I mean, clock. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
You and your Eunice. Boop,
Yeah.
boop. There's somebody out here booping in the fucking parking lot. Y'all guys hear it?
See, they're in for a heavy winter this year. Why do you think you're in for a heavy winter this year?
Hickory, the dickory, you should have said hickory dickory cock.
Wait, what?
Jim, do you remember the other day you were wondering about the song Fox on the Run? Oh yeah, I know for a fact it was originally from the English pop group Sweet. Remember the song Fox on the Run?
Since I have no idea what that fucking means, like none of that is English words.
You were talking about the song Fox on the Run, the last live stream. You were very drunk. Maybe you don't remember.
I don't even know that song. How would I be talking about a song I don't know?
I promise you were talking about Fox on the Run.
How the fuck? No.
Yes.
That did not happen.
That's live action, buddy.
Man on the Run.
No, it wasn't Man on the Run. It was Fox.
Fox Mulder?
Man on the Run. That's a Beatles song.
Fox Mulder's it.
Fox Mulder. Am I Scully? I got the hair for it.
No.
Mine's curly. Yes.
You do not have scully hair.
Why don't I have scully hair?
The scully hair is that long and straight.
Well, it's red. Scully hair.
Yeah.
It ain't that long. It's that long.
What did you pay for it? It's common if we have a light winter. All right.
What did I pay for what?
This. So.
I got the tag right here if you want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it. What's the tag?
You ready?
That's this unbelievable 14 karat gold.
This for this.
And see, the tag looks a little weird because it originally said
$5.75. The tag is backwards.
So they crossed it out because it hadn't sold, and they marked it down to $4.75. And Jim, it's easy to say I'd buy it. I would have passed. Because the necklace is incredibly heavy.
So?
And everyone's going, but Jim, you're stupid. Gold is heavy. Yes. However, most gold jewelry is thinly built. It's hollow, it's filled, it's empty. So a lighter weight pair of earrings is more likely to be gold. Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. But you are referring to today's jewelry, not Victorian age gold jewelry. They built that shit to last.
So when I see a very thin pair of earrings with yellow backs, yellow posts.
Exactly. That's what you look
I'm looking at that real fucking close for a mark. And it's super lightweight. And so when you pick up this fucker that weighs 2 fucking ounces. This goddamn bitch weighs 2 ounces. It's too heavy. Nobody builds gold that heavy. But it's Victorian. It's a different world, different price structure. Gold was $35 an ounce.
I don't think it was that much.
I don't
back
even think it
then.
was that much. Yeah, it was. That was the end of gold. It had been, I think, probably like $16 an ounce.
That's that
Yeah, it's PT Cruiser guy. Anyways,
PT Cruiser.
Yeah,
That's
but-
not PT Cruiser.
I
They
don't
don't
know.
make those anymore. That's the truck driver guy.
but when you pick up this piece, it is so big and so heavy. There's no fucking way.
That's what I look at first, though.
Except that it is.
That's what I look at first.
Did you haggle for $375?
We could have.
We could have. There are times I haggle and there's times I not. And I did not think this necklace was anything at all. In fact, I misheard when we were at the counter because the counter girl was fucking psychotic. Very, very uncomfortable, very weird fucking situation with this counter girl. I thought
Excuse
the
me.
price was $35. So Red said, "Hey, put this back for me. We're gonna go shop the store, and then we'll come back and see if we'll buy it all together at one time."
Not put it back, but
Whatever. Yeah.
save it until
Save
we get done shopping.
We do this all the time. So we go shopping, and I ask her, like, "What the fuck? Why are we buying this thing at $35?" And she goes, "Oh no, it's $475." Well, never mind. Never mind. And she's trying to explain to me why we should buy it. I'm like, it's fine. It's $4.75. It's fine. I thought she was looking at gambling on $35.
Even if it was gold filled Victoria necklace, still worth more than $35.
But since the price was $4.75, obviously the necklace was resellable at any price, at any condition, or whatever. If it was gold fill, I was not worried about it at that point. Just buy it; it'll be fine. I thought the price was $35 for gold fill.
She would have had it in the case if it was $35. It was out on a rack on top of the case. So
And think about this: inside the
Think
glass
about
case, was like
a hoard of junk
a hoard of junk,
in
like
the case.
like a $10 silver ring in the case, sitting on top of the case, just out in the open for anybody to fondle.
Ooh, that's probably it too.
This necklace potentially sells for north of $5,000. Just sitting out in the open,
If we can prove it,
if we can prove it.
which we are planning on doing. We're going to get it
working on it.
certified to make sure it's solid 14K because we don't want to sell it until we are sure.
Okay.
This is going to take a
Hang on
while.
a second. So this necklace is not just a necklace, right? It's not just chain links, right? You have so many different pieces,
It's tassels,
right? So actually, there's a cap, right? There's a cap. Now there's
decorative
tassels.
pieces.
Now there's little ball ends.
Yeah,
Now this has a little ball end,
gorgeous balls.
right? Gorgeous
Golden
balls. Now
balls.
this piece here, the actual slide itself, we know there's a steel spring inside.
The steel spring helps adjust the necklace when you pull
Right.
it through.
So this necklace is built out of many different pieces, and every single one of those pieces
Individually.
has to be authenticated. It's not just that we can scratch one spot,
But we did scratch two spots.
and we scratched. So we tested in two places,
The chain and the slide.
and then we took that second spot and dug it even deeper,
As
Make
JW says, I ruined it.
right, to make sure that we weren't just getting gold fill. And it blew through 14K. Absolutely hardcore blew through 14.
It passed 14, in other words.
Yeah.
Not
And
blew through.
it died at 18,
Yeah, it definitely 8 straight.
which is
8 straight at 18.
remarkably good. because there are certain kinds of stainless
that can survive up to 22 karat gold.
Right. So, and even higher. So if you get
pro tip from us,
if you've got a piece that's passing 22 and 24, you're probably not looking at the right thing.
But the thing about the stainless is, it's usually they try to market it as white gold, not yellow gold.
Yeah, there is no such thing as 24 karat white gold.
No,
that doesn't exist.
18 white gold usually cuts off at 18 karat. It does not go above that. If you got a piece of white gold that's 18 karat or whatever, and it passes 20 and 22 karat acid, it's stainless steel.
Yep.
Pro tip.
So the fact that this chain died hard at 18 means it's not stainless.
It wouldn't be stainless anyway. It's yellow.
Let's say it's some fucking weird alloy.
Ooh.
Right?
Yellowy alloy.
The fact that it died hard at 18 is good news.
You know, it could be betwixt 14 and 18.
Because it
could be like 16.
I was thinking that because it held 14
awesomely.
I'm thinking
there was no dispersion
16K.
of the gold.
I'm thinking this is like 16K.
But when we take it to a jeweler, they can verify what exact karat
This is why we need the XRF.
We don't have gold acid for 16 karat gold. There's no such thing.
I got 3 pounds sterling.
Silverware. At the Goodwill.
And I chalked them down from 6 to 4. Did you know we're under a great reset? Yeah, so they're trying to, yeah. And red totally ruined the value on the stone.
The stone? There wasn't a stone in it in the first place. That's the thing about the necklace. It is missing the teeny little seed pearl that would be right in the middle of it.
So Jim Cameron says XRF is free at lots of coin and metal places.
You mean like we buy gold places?
Right.
That'd probably be cheaper than. Well, I also want a appraisal though too.
Yeah, we want to have the piece authenticated and appraised.
Appraised, yeah.
Because we can look it up on eBay.
Appreciate it, Clifford. Clifford Flitt. Is that you're a new?
Yeah, Jim Cameron was cringe watching. I actually expected a lot of hate on that part of the video, but you can't hate on YouTube anymore. That is how you actually fucking test gold.
Look, it did not do any damage whatsoever.
That's how you test gold.
Smallest, teeniest little rub right here on the edge. And you cannot see it unless you get a 30x loop. And then when you do see it, it's still like normal wear on the thing. It's just barely even rubbed.
Clifford says he's not new, just never said much. Hey, Clifford, welcome aboard. But
long time watcher, first time caller.
Why would I take a piece of junk jewelry to go have checked with XRF? I've got to have a reason to think that shit's real. Hey, I try to avoid gold merchant. I'm sure they aren't shady. We're not shady at all, are we?
We're not. Hey, we luck out. We're not shady, but still, yeah. I don't trust the gold merchants either.
But I've said
shady.
Over the years, we've developed a list of buyers. She's sold gold for a fucking decade. So
I've sold gold longer than a decade.
Well, you know what I'm saying. But
right.
There are a list of buyers who literally would buy this office right now simply because she said, it's 14K. The buyers would buy it at spot, or maybe 95% of spot.
Right. In other words, I have direct contact with gold buyers from my old account from eBay.
So we're not worried about that. Worried about them getting there with their XRF and going, oh, you fucked us. And now having to return $2,000.
So we want to authenticate to be sure Better safe than sorry is what I always say.
I mean, those buyers have returned stuff to you.
That's been... Yeah, we thought it was gold too, yeah. That's that one piece that we did.
One piece.
One single piece.
They said was bad. We refunded anyways.
Right. That's been many, many years ago. Is there taking a whiz? They will want that shit. Oh, yes, they will. In Canada, we have the biggest gold mine in the world. When I worked at Royal Canadian Mint, our gold was 99.9% pure. We call it virgin gold.
Yeah, but the U.S. Mint runs 9999.
9999 at the U.S. Mint. Why ain't the fucking comments working? Stupid fucking
I
comments.
don't know.
You gotta like scroll down for it. You look like a fucking lesbo.
Not the first time I've been accused of being a lesbian.
You look like a lesbian. It's just way up there, like they would wear, like a Karen would wear it. You're a Karen.
So is my sister.
Showing.
So is my sister.
It's not showing the.
In fact, when the whole Karen meme hit, I went, wait a minute. I'm fucking pissed off and offended because my sister's name is Karen. Never mind. Carry on. She's a Karen.
Doesn't your mama watch this stuff?
No. Yeah, my sister Karen is a Karen.
Jim, you're
Lesbo
Sally.
You have no idea how badly I want to do a new Hobeg Sally.
You're a lesbo Sally.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do right now.
We have to go to Stanley tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to the K-City We're going
Monday.
to the Stanley, the place where The Shining was filmed tomorrow.
So we're going to Stanley tomorrow. Monday, I will jump through every fucking digital hoop I need to find the old files. Because I think they're still out there. I'm pretty sure I know where to get them. I will remaster Hobag Sally as a DVD.
That would be phenomenal. They'd sell the DVDs.
I will remaster Hobag Sally as a DVD. It is one of my favorite pieces of all time.
It's one of mine too.
I know everybody wants me to go dig holes in the ground, and that's fantastic. We're all treasure hunters, and so the whole treasure hunting thing is if you don't find anything, you're fucked. If you do find something, you're fucked. I don't know why we do it, but that's what we do.
Because it's me putting my leprechaun abilities to work.
Let me tell you a story.
About a lovely lady.
We walk into the thrift store. It's a little thrift store. It's a little crappy thrift store. There's a glass case with jewelry inside. She glances over. We walk in.
I cut over. I like,
She glances over. Honey, would you buy me them earrings for $1? Jesus Christ, you and the fucking earrings, huh? All right. Nope, I will. It's fine. She wants them earrings out there. She buys them. We walk out. She hasn't touched them. Literally has not had them in her hand. So we get outside, and I go, okay, why did we do that? And she flips them over and goes, 18 karat.
solid. Like gigantic puffy earrings.
These earrings were that fucking big around.
And they had Omega backs. Bonus.
Literally didn't even pick them up. Baby, would you buy me them for $1?
Honey, would you buy me these earrings for $1? You know when I was in the South, right?
Oh yeah, we were
like Alabama. Or
we
Georgia
were
or
we were in Alabama or
could have been Georgia,
or even Panhandle.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we were Gulf Coast South.
There was one place on the East Coast that had a bunch of Avery stuff we got for really cheap. James Avery.
Texas.
James Avery.
So as we were rolling into Texas, we got a bunch of James Avery. That's a whole other story. Don't tell them that secret.
Retired Avery.
Yeah.
There's no secret.
But one of my favorites, and I'm going to tell, because there's only 10 people watching, so I'm going to tell one of our secrets right now.
Why?
I walk into this store.
No
Red
secrets.
has to go to the bathroom. You know what story this is. You know the bathroom story. She has to go to the bathroom.
I had to piss really fucking bad.
So I look down in this guy's case, and he's got 2 bracelets laid straight out.
No, you're not telling it.
One of them is priced at $120, and I can see through the glass it's marked 10K. The other bracelet is laid out. There's only 9 people watching, and 9 people are going to get a hell of a secret. The other bracelet, identical bracelet, marked $5. One's $120, the other's $5. One's marked 10K. The other bracelet, I look down through the glass. This is 417. Sir, can I buy the $5 bracelet? All right.
You know where that was? Did you tell him where that was?
I didn't tell where that was.
I know where it was.
I don't remember.
South Carolina. But I'm not telling you exactly where. It was a thrift store in South Carolina.
$5
I miss South Carolina.
for a 417 bracelet.
South Carolina's got some good fucking thrift stores. And they also got some good fucking digging in the metal detector department.
Oh, God, yeah, they do.
Because I found a real and a half a real, a cob coin, and you found multiple reals, a gold coin made into a button, a gold coin on a pendant, along with other silver coins.
That's right. Both of my gold coins come from South Carolina.
came from South Carolina.
But the point is, what we do is we travel from thrift store to thrift store, and we fail to inform people of the actual value of the items they're selling.
We don't. It's not up to us to tell them, hey, that you're pricing your stuff too low. It's not up to us to do their research.
Exactly.
We don't work there. That's not how the game works. There's been people that's walked into thrift stores and bought paintings for $5 that were worth millions. It's not.
And there's been people who have passed over a 14-karat gold necklace so often
there's no
they marked it down from $5 to $4, and that's what we do.
To be fair, this is not marked anywhere.
It is.
It's not where you can see that it's a plain mark. There are markings on some of the links, but you cannot tell what they are. So
there are multiple marks on this piece, but it's very difficult to get pictures of. This thing is incredibly worn. There are gouges worn in the slide.
And if it was gold fill, those gouges would reveal the underlying truth. But the gouges reveal solid gold color.
So there's 8 people
it's
left.
Not gouges, but it's wear.
It's wear. So
Victorian necklace. It's going to have some wear.
So the chains.
Upside down.
Right, I know.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. The chains slide in and out.
One chain slides in and out.
Through this piece right here, the center piece.
Right.
To adjust the length so you can get it over your head and you can bring it back up, whatever you want. But it has been worn so much. There's a groove worn in this channel. Some of these links show exceptional wear. Somebody wore this for decades.
Or maybe it's just the channels they cut so the links could fit in there a little bit.
No, it looks genuinely just like grinding. Just wear over time.
But it's still great. Perfectly fine. It's not really, really, really worn down.
So if this were gold fill,
it would show through.
Oh, we'd know it. But that doesn't mean anything when we go to sell it. We still need authentication.
Yep.
We need buyers to have paperwork. That takes time, that takes money. We're totally fucked. And I don't
This
have.
specific chain type is not usually a usual thing, is what I figure. Most of the ones I've seen are rope like
Right.
chains.
All right, so this chain is super unusual because
I can't remember what it's called.
you think about chain links, they just have, two pieces of metal circles soldered together. This actually has two other pieces. It's like, God, I've got to get pictures of this link. There's no fucking way. Can I do this? Will this work?
Oh yeah. No, take that away. Take that away.
Hang on.
Scoot back.
It will focus in a second.
This is Attack of the Killer Eyeball.
It will focus in a minute.
Your eyeball is nice looking on there. So blue.
All right, it's not going to focus.
My eyeball. Oh, I'm trying to get my eyeball in there too. Good luck trying to get back, see? Holy fuck.
There it is.
How'd you like that fucking shit?
That was weird.
That was Halloween show type of shit.
I'd ask 4,500.
I'm fucking stoned your eyeball.
JW says another is 585. All right, JW, just between you and me, one of the most interesting things you can buy is 750 sterling silver. Just saying.
See, you froze us. Now we're all fucking
see, now they
frozen.
don't know.
Yes, they did. Need to be quiet.
One of the most interesting things you can buy.
All right, that's probably about time to, because it's frozen now. Look at it. Holy fuck, we're fucked. It was that gigantic eyeball.
Yeah, it was the eyeball that I fucked it up.
You fucked up with your eyeball.
Found a 750 silver chain at the beach.
Nice! Yay! Yay!
I love those. Those are my favorite.
Aw, why's your phone always freezing? We need to use my phone next
We've been
time.
on for like 3 hours.
3 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's time to go. All right, kids. If there was any signal going out, it was, it was a Jewish star pendant, 750 silver.
It could be silver though.
It could be silver.
There's also silver that's actually 750. So don't lead them on too much.
Yeah, that is one of my favorites to find.
Let me put the links on here real quick.
I pay you silver prices for 750 marks teens. Yeah, we do that too. Anyways, kids, my phone is completely crashed. I have no idea how many frames are going out, if the audio is going out, if anything is going out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the donations. Hit me up on the email if you want to purchase any of our crap.
Why do you keep calling stuff crap?
Except for the necklace, unless you want to pay us like over $4,000.
$1 million.
$1 million? No, 4,000. 4,000 would be fun.
He did like it's $1 million.
In fact, the necklace is probably worth $6. You can buy it from us at $4.
Look.
Oh, that's a horrible frame. You can buy it for us you can buy the necklace from us at $4. Turn around and get $6.
Here, this is what we look at live here.
Yeah, we gotta go, folks.
Our fucking his phone is frozen.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye. Why's your phone freeze up? Because it's getting